So, do another one. You can do it.
Just one.
What? Glad I got that on video though.
Okay.
Is that on video?
I said the stream is beginning and it
immediately. Just immediately.
Sing it.
Very nice.
Does it count even at that point?
Yeah, it does.
When we start, we'll need a clap. And that's Sophie's job.
No.
When we-
Okay. God. Now we have to scrap this whole thing.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm sorry, you guys.
We can't do the stream anymore.
Do you think my
Okay,
nails
well, now the
in the
light
back?
Right where Sophie is.
That scared the shit out
Oh
of
my
me.
god, we haven't
I
even
got a
started.
bug fluid in
It's
my
gonna be
mouth.
awesome. It's gonna be really good.
No.
We're all going to do a session where we get a lot
gummy
done
worm
and
for the
move
stream?
and don't
No, that's not
interrupt you
tall
every
enough.
5 seconds.
That's
We're
the
live.
session.
Yeah, this session we're
We're
going
live?
to.
Yeah.
Are we really?
I said this. I said I'm starting the stream.
Okay, we're sorry. We're trying to set up lights here.
Hey guys.
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see Sophie.
How's
at
everybody
all.
doing?
We can move this camera, but I might lose you.
I don't know how that's gonna help. Let's find out. Ah! Getting caught in all the cords.
Can you see Sophie at all?
Yeah, I can. Just stay right
Don't move your head.
there. Okay, can everyone be seen?
Yeah.
I just found my hide spot, but I look crazy on the video. Actually, I went like this, and then I looked at myself, and I was like, oh, I'm crazy.
Let's look you ready to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm ready.
Alright, everybody!
Did you want to clap?
Nailed it. That's gonna be so helpful.
That's
thank
gonna
you.
be sorry. Wait, okay.
Everyone, shh.
Nobody clap. Everybody stare at each other. You love each other, and we're so excited for this. And then ready, and when the moment that the love feels real, we still clap. Okay.
Perfect. Welcome back to It's All Greek to Me, a D&D epic adventure.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Oh wait, I think the tagline that I used all of one time was a D&D game of epic proportions.
Epic
That's what-
proportions.
Oh, that's good.
Epic.
A D-indenture.
Not sponsored by anything
We
ever.
put the D-indenture.
Cut that part out of the live stream.
We put both D's in adventured.
I don't like that either.
Last time we saw everyone, we were in the war camp at the front of the Trojan War, right outside Troy's walls.
Boy, toy
Our
named
three
Troy.
stop. Our three
I was
demigods.
going to do it, and I said I shouldn't, and I can't.
I don't have any control.
We're steamrolling through this. I'm steamrolling.
Yes.
You guys woke up, our demigods woke up in a tent, and we said, where the heck are we?
What
we
the hell?
ran around looking for King Agamemnon, who's kind of Mel's boss.
King who?
Kind of my boss.
AKA King Aggie.
Aggie.
No.
I never said that.
Please.
Oh no, I'm gonna get fired from the war.
From the
We can't afford to fire you.
We had
That's true.
had some interactions where we met Altes. Rosemary had a fun conversation with Altes. We ran over to the healer's tent. We met Briseis, who is a great healer and ex-friend of Achilles. We met Patroclus very briefly, a good friend. Best
Some might say best,
And they were roommates.
and some might say friends.
Some might say friends, some might say
they were really good
roommate.
friends.
Or in a version of one with, what is his name? Doesn't matter.
Huh? Oh, wow, I'm on the edge of my seat.
There's a movie called Troy, and it has a very famous. Who's the blonde in Ocean's 11? And he's always eating.
Matt.
The other one.
Damon.
Not Matt Damon. It's the other one.
Brad
Pitt?
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Brad Pitt plays Achilles, and he's very blonde,
Have
and
to
it's
Google now.
wild.
Have to
And
Google
he
now.
and Patroclus in
Matt.
that version is his cousin, which I think is
Damon.
hilarious.
No.
Interesting.
Because they're like, they couldn't possibly be together. They're related. And then the internet said, anyway,
What was this movie called?
Troy.
Troy.
Never
It's also-
been down.
Is it Keanu Reeves? Maybe. Anyway,
Oh.
He's so blonde.
he's so
Beautiful.
wildly blonde.
Okay, lace
It's
front wig.
shocking. And I looked it up, and apparently I read
That's
Listen,
Thor.
as a DM,
That's the
maybe-
most beautiful lesbian I've
Smolder.
ever seen.
Right? Brad Pitt makes a great lesbian, and you can quote me on that.
Yeah.
while I was doing research for this campaign, because I'm a nerd, I did end up reading a lot of the Iliad. I don't it's ridiculous that I did that, but it does describe.
On the record, don't read the Iliad.
Don't read the Iliad.
Don't.
Bad, so bad. Do not recommend. No, it does describe Achilles as having very light hair. I don't think it meant platinum blonde, but I don't think Brad Pitt.
You can't say for sure it
You
wasn't.
can't say for sure, first of all, and secondly, who wasn't white in ancient Greece?
Who
You know what
didn't
I mean?
get a bleach and tone in ancient Greece?
Definitely not a tone. It's very yellow. Anyway, we met Patroclus very briefly. We also met Captain Hagnon, who was previously,
Captain.
He became captain very recently because Brutus, your father,
Daddy.
Daddy Brutus,
What did you say?
Papi.
Pappy, left and took 80 men that defected with him. Some rumors circulating that he was looking for the Amazons. Weird as they are, not to be found.
We don't even.
Everyone knows that.
Interesting.
I don't even know where to start.
Don't even know
Where to begin?
We had a terse interaction with Briseis, who we, through the use of a very fun medallion of thoughts by our good friend Uchigo, discovered that she chose to leave, had a rift with Achilles, and left and to stay with Agamemnon at Agamemnon's. We then went to the mess hall to get Slim Pickens.
And we made a mess.
Made a mess at the mess hall with that Slim Pickens, which Mujigo very much enjoyed. And we found out that Mujigo grew up in an orphanage, and that was a little sad.
Yeah.
Everyone said, oh, that's a little sad.
Yeah.
Just a little.
That's a little sad.
Wasn't a lot
And we
sad.
ended with you guys discussing what to do next as the war battle of the day had subsided. Generals were coming back. You couldn't find any leadership in the camp of where you're in the area of just soldiers getting food. So it's all like lower level, just your average soldier is around you. And you were discussing whether or not you wanted to go and try and find King Agamemnon to speak with him regarding the questions that you have.
Mm-hmm. Boom!
And that's where we left off.
Boom!
And this is where I handed back over to my players to say, what would you like to do?
Boom! Yeah, we do. Yeah.
What I would love to do is boom. if we really gonna wanna know.
Okay.
Yes.
End of the day, got a lot of work done. Should we go talk to Agamemnon? That was the goal. When we talked to Tellus, we could probably find an inn. I can lead a conversation with him. Likely. He should know at least who I am, my station. But I don't know if I have more of an inn than that.
Wait, but what are we trying to talk to him about?
Where we can find Brutus and where we can start sort of tracking his path of travel. Or we take off from here and we try and go on the very little information we have of where we each died.
Okay, well, if we're taking that route, then we would know that he'd probably be somewhere close to where I last died. Because that's
Yes.
Delphi. That was 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's the thing. I don't really know if we should bother anyone, especially considering apparently it's a bad thing that I've been singing. Sorry, King. The thing that you said earlier this morning.
As a joke.
Well, you didn't really make it sound like a
private
joke.
company.
Look, I'm saying, I thought you were like this high up person in this war.
I'm not.
What?
I'm like as high as you can get without like being General Hagnon or whatever. Like
you're
I've
like a
done well for
captain, or
myself.
are you-
No, I'm not a captain.
Okay. So
I'm
you're
like-
not that high up.
No,
then.
but like I don't have the same set of skills as like a general. I'm not wearing armor like some of us.
Boom!
See? Storytelling.
Storytelling.
That's right. But nobody likes it when I do the drums.
I'm not
Oh,
like
yeah,
a...
you did roll a performance check and did a very bad job
Yeah.
at trying to help.
And then Muchigo talked me. My brain said I was bad. It's okay.
It's okay.
Fine. You know what? I don't want to be crazy, but I feel like we have all the information that we can get from here. But also, maybe we should exhaust our resources before we go. Thoughts and feelings.
will we burn any bridges doing that way, or draw more attention to ourselves
Leaving?
than we want to? No. By staying.
Oh yeah, I think that is definitely more. We could burn some bridges, probably.
Got it.
Probably more likely
Got it.
that would go wrong.
Especially the way that I probably already tipped off Briseis that we're digging around in her business with Agamemnon.
You were also interested in talking to the soldiers that didn't defect out of.
Oh, that's
Hagnon's
right.
That was also of
I
interest.
want to
I
do,
do want
that.
You were also interested in
Antiphus.
General Antiphus.
Yes.
Antiphus. Who could say?
Antiphus!
We'll say it different every time, and it won't bother
Antiphus.
anyone.
And
Your goal in talking to King Agamemnon was also regarding I think that was just a goal to you already said that, to try and figure out if he knew anything about Brutus, because he's higher up, so he would know more.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said that already.
Great. Lots of information in the
You
bowl.
also, I will point out, as part of our timeline, you died in Delphi.
Correct.
3 days ago.
Correct.
Troy is across the sea from Delphi.
Correct.
So, in trying to go back to where Brutus is, you most recently knew him, it's going to take you time.
Several days.
At least, it's going to take, at best, weather best, everything, 5 days to travel.
Gotcha.
So, that makes it difficult to try and track him, since he seems to be bouncing around a ton.
Yeah.
Right.
You also know that one of the sites of your, one of your deaths is in Troy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Mine.
Oh.
So we could
So it
pursue
would probably
that
be
while
good
we're
to get
here.
some more information. I don't think we have enough to go to him. That would be a guess in the dark.
Is it worth not going to Agamemnon, but trying to talk to some of these men who were in Brutus's?
Yeah.
We could maybe.
He might have said.
I mean,
he's probably just gonna be like, I went to the Amazons, but it would be great if they said, well, he was gonna start here.
right, and maybe Hagnon wouldn't. Would Hagnon tell us who
Well,
those people were?
Muchigo saved Hagnon's life.
That's true.
So-
Could you go ask him, hey, was Billy Bob?
Well, I know where
Here.
General Antiphus's location was. I was pointed toward that, which was this way.
Got
this
it.
way.
Hereabouts, thereabouts.
Yeah, but there was a run
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
area.
You were both given directions as to
Yeah.
towards where
Correct.
Captain Hagnon's and General Antiphus's realm is, because each of the generals have their own encampment so that they can quickly talk to their own men, and then General King Agamemnon's tent is where all the generals go to have the conversation, because he's
Got
head of the army. So they all collect in one place, and then they all have their own encampments throughout the
So-
full camp.
You know what I'm gonna do?
And this is also on the beach, they have ships as well. This is
I'm gonna pull out my Oracle deck.
great. You did
And-
use it for today.
I'm gonna.
The divination.
Oh, that's
You
right.
used.
The 5.
Same goddamn day.
Write the
Big
numbers.
day.
You didn't
Big
use the
day.
number, but you did use
Oh,
the
I
divination.
used-
You cast divination,
We haven't
but you
slept.
haven't
We haven't
used.
slept. Oh, I haven't used the number.
You haven't used the number.
Oh, put that right back. Awesome. Back to the start.
Nice.
Well,
So
okay, how about this? Since we're here, and to go all the way to Delphi would take quite a while.
Yes,
Mhm.
days.
Let's just get all the information we can before we split. So, if we want to talk to King Agamemnon before we get out of here, cool. I definitely think we should talk to General Antiphus's charge, the 20 of them that didn't leave. So, just talking to the rest of the people, if we burn bridges, cool. I don't really want to come back to the front lines of this war anyway. So we may as well just get our information and go.
I have a feeling that Briseis has already tipped off Agamemnon to the information I was trying to glean. So I think we go right to General.
Yeah, and
Antiphus.
Antiphus seems to be the best.
Antiphus? Okay, cool. Sounds
do
good.
it.
Boom.
Two
We wanted
re-
that.
Boom!
You.
Boom.
Yeah, you're
That was
really dragging attention to
That
it.
was genuine disdain on Madison's face. I can't wait to watch that back.
Yeah, the corners of your like nose lifted. You were like,
Wow.
Great. You guys head off. So most of the soldiers that are like, they grab their food from the mess hall, like where you were like kind of standing next to the line and eating.
Yeah.
Most people take their food from the mess hall and then go back to their own encampments.
They go eat in the English teacher's classroom.
Yes. Because they're the cool kids that love that English teacher who definitely isn't helping them realize that they're gay.
Exactly.
Not at all.
We're not gay. None of us are gay here.
It's the war. No one's gay.
It's just the Greek war. No
one's gay.
No.
Who said gay?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who told you who did use that?
One of the things that I was researching was one of the characters that I saw, like once the war was over, immediately left for the island of Lesbos, and I was like,
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Nobody straight ever went there.
No. Nope.
Not from my records.
Not that I know.
Anyway, so you guys head over. You see that they're like this encampment. As you're like walking through this encampment, you're seeing that a lot of the men are very different vibes going on. Like most of the morale is very low in all of these encampments. But you get to, but like it's also the end of the day, and these men have survived battle again, right? So there's also a feeling of like, well, we've got like 12 hours before we go out and do it again. So let's party while we're still alive, right? So there's just like people are wounded and feel really crappy, and there's also people who are getting like as drunk as possible, right? Because there's just like you live your last day as differently, right?
There you go.
But as you get over to General Antiphus' area, you realize that it's like a ghost town. Like there are so fewer people in this area. There's even fewer tents that like clearly were taken, and you can like infer that these were where 80 men used to be and now no longer are. And so it's a much smaller group, and Captain, you see that they're like, and the morale of this group, like everybody's not doing good, right? You make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Or investigation if you're looking for something specific.
21 investigation.
Oh yeah. What are you looking for specifically?
Deadass. It's just that when you said investigation, because you're looking for something specific, I said, that sounds cool. Didn't have
No thought of it empty.
You're just doing a general, really close look at everything.
Sure am. I'm just squinting
Sandal.
everywhere.
So it sounds like you guys were coming over to look for General Antiphus, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the goal?
I know
Yes.
I was.
You see, you recognize immediately that Captain Hagnon is over there. He's talking to an older man, longer beard, grizzled face. Like, this man has the appearance of someone who always looks angry because his stern face has been like that for so long that his wrinkles have just settled into that expression.
Yeah.
So no matter how he is actually feeling, like it takes a lot of effort to make somebody look, his neutral look looks like he's mad. And he's like sternly talking to Captain Hagnon. What perception checks did we get over here?
Yeah, I got 10, so.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay, great. You
Awesome.
You look over here, and if you'd like, you got a 21, so I will like give you a little bit more of the context of what you're looking at, and then you can tell me if you want to like zero in on something.
I had a specific bent in mind.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll allow.
I will.
If you will allow.
But she was about to give us so much free info.
Oh no!
No, tell me.
I was thinking about Brutus left like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they haven't adjusted any of the ghost town here. They haven't like moved the men. It seems it's just
Doesn't
like,
appear so.
Got it. Okay. So everything's left exactly the way it was. We think from when Brutus.
Based
took
on
off?
what you're looking around, it looks like things were left in disarray. Like this was a really unexpected. Make an insight check actually for me, and you can do it with advantage because you have been like living in this war camp for a while.
I rolled a 3 and then a 2. Insight.
But you know, at that point,
I
it won't really help
got an 8.
Damn.
But you did get a good perception check, and this was the conversation that I was gonna tell you anyway. So here's
Hell yeah.
what you overhear.
Benevolent, kind.
You overhear.
Beautiful.
You're like, you
some
have
would
this question,
say.
and you're like, this is weird that this hasn't changed. It's been weeks. What the heck?
Yeah.
And you
Well,
overhear
yes.
Antiphus talking very sternly to Captain Hagnon, saying, "You'll still have your position, but these men need to be dissolved into other encampments. They will be trained as part of other battalions. They cannot operate as they are currently because they are too small of a group of people. We will find you another group to be captain over, but these men are no longer going to be, they are going to be put in other groups that need the men as they are. Like that, of wherever soldiers have fallen from the last couple of days, that's where these men will be filtered into."
Got it. Their positions are being
Correct.
changed and moved
Yeah.
to backfill the losses in other battalions. Got it.
Make an insight check for me on Captain Hagnon Joe,
Oh no, not
Can I
otherwise known as Mujigo.
look around?
What?
Not one.
He's tall.
Oh!
He's standing, like, looking. You can see his back is to you, so you can't see anything.
There you go.
No more not ones.
Do any of the men, because like the 80 men are around, right?
The 20 men, yes.
20.
That's right. He took
Yeah.
80 of them. Are any of the 20 men? I don't know. Some of the people that I threw spears at in the battle.
Gave spears too.
That's
Okay.
very
Yeah. Kindly.
I am going to roll a luck check for
Yes. Hell yeah. This is a good way to do
you.
this.
1 through 15,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
15 through, or I'm sorry, 1 through 14, no.
Yeah.
15 through 20, yes.
I fucking
Come
got
on,
this.
big money, big money, big
I
money.
got this.
That is a 4.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, it's a little bit.
We
too
are
far.
rolling low today.
You saw a total of, I'd say, you had interaction with at most 20 guys.
Okay.
So of the hundreds that are in this one encampment,
Yeah.
none of those you
And they're
interacted
all
with.
wearing the same
And they're all
outfit.
wearing the same outfit.
But I think it
Which
was
is
maybe
hard.
somebody I threw a
But
spear at.
absolutely, if you're like, no, this guy
is
with
it.
this olive-skinned bearded man
Yeah.
in that uniform, I know.
I'm gonna go up
gave
to that
him
olive
spear.
skinned bearded man, which is so unique to anybody else.
So unique.
And I'm gonna say, I'm so glad that you made it through. And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm so glad that you made it through.
I don't know if that counts as a spit take because water did come out of my mouth,
Yeah.
but it didn't come out as a
Spray.
spray.
good.
So I don't know if that counts, but it was real close.
Yeah, like so
I'm just some random person in bright red armor coming up to you and saying,
I'm so glad you made it out today. I'm so glad.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
this
you
guy.
got it.
You're gonna guess like
Boom! It's
How is boom becoming
What was it?
the
What was
thing
it?
for today? What happened?
5 big booms.
5 big
What was
rolls.
it?
We used
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, hell yeah. 17.
Nice.
I got good persuasion, you guys.
This guy, bleary eyes, looks up at you and goes,
I give him a hug. I give him a hug.
Just comes over, gives you a hug, clunk against your
Yeah.
armor. Just
I'm banging his head.
Some might say boom.
some might say boom.
I'm booming his head.
He just like is tearing up a little bit.
Oh.
You intense smell of alcohol on him.
That's
and
good. If he's drunk, I can get more information out of
That's
him.
true. That's true. And now you have you know him. So he's now like on you and is like leaning on you. He's also shorter than you because you are 6'1", canonically 6'1".
Yes, and I wasn't. I was
tall.
6 foot when we started,
When we
you
started,
guys.
but-
Drew.
6 foot, 6 foot long.
Yeah, what did I do to make that happen again?
It was when you guys
When I got the deck of
signed
Oracle?
your contracts,
Oh,
I
that's right.
gave you like little things that were like sides of your contract
Oh,
with your mother, and
yeah.
I was like, you feel a little bit taller, and you went 6'1".
I
and you
am.
went, okay, yes.
That's right.
I didn't mean it symbolically
You're-
that
no,
you felt
yeah.
taller. I
You're
did in fact mean
standing
you
a little
are
bit
literally
taller.
Thank you, Mom. That's gonna be really important later.
That miss
So
gave you thicker shoes.
Mhm.
yeah. Just stretch your knees out. Just
I've got platform boots on my red armor.
She took you to the chiropractor and went.
I'm literally, I got
Off
Lady
your back a
Gaga
little bit.
platform rubber red boots on the bottom here.
Those
I'm
big
like,
clown on once.
Yeah. Okay.
If we ever get enough fans that do fan art, can someone
Please do the
make fan art of
Oh
that?
my god! You know those big, those weird shoes that were like huge on TikTok for a few months? The big round red ones. It's
Yes.
just,
Ugh.
Hate
It's
those.
like
Yeah, those are so bad.
your like crimson
Yeah,
armor with like
yeah,
those
yeah,
big
yeah.
chunky shoes.
Tonkers.
Tonkers.
Yeah.
Tonkers.
So you got a guy on you
Yeah, I do.
who's like so grateful that
baby
somebody
boy.
is happy to see him at the end of this day.
Yeah.
This really hard day. What are you two doing?
Fucking no.
How do you follow? How to follow?
Hey, I think we could just probably go talk to. I mean, I just spoke to Captain Hagnon, so.
Yeah, lead with that. Lead
Yeah.
with your music.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, go. Just play something.
Well, I'm probably gonna go up to him first, and then,
Okay,
you know, just ask if I can.
just go.
Well,
I
come
think
with
playing
me.
I'm
the
coming
music
with you.
is
I'm
a good
standing right behind you.
Captain Hagnon! Hey!
He turns around and is like,
Hey!
oh, hey,
Hey!
Hey.
hi.
Hi.
He is now caught between the person who saved his life and his commanding officer. He's like,
I notice. I say, we are so sorry to interrupt. Excuse us, sir, to General Antiphus.
he says, this is healers, and General Antiphus looks over to the three of you and clocks like
It's okay.
up and down, looking at all three of you, and goes,
Look at this work that she's doing.
Captain, like just nothing on his face. Captain Hagnos explains like they were in the healer's tent. I'm sorry, I don't know if I got your name.
Hey, Muchigo.
Muchigo
Nice to meet you.
saved is a very talented magical healer. And General Antiphus looks over and gives you a handshake, crushes your hand.
Yeah!
Just like a really sharp
Wow.
handshake. Does
You've got
Appreciate
a really good grip.
How'd you make a bone cracking sound when you made that? You there was a click.
What's that?
Did you?
You said ah, but there was like a click too in the microphone. I don't know. You did that. That was cool. Sorry.
know.
It
I'm
was
your
me
fan. I'm
going-
your biggest fan.
I don't know. But
Crush
yeah.
your hand.
Oh, gosh, that was. You have a really nice grip.
we appreciate your efforts.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, Captain Hagnon, this is. Wait, sorry. What was your name again?
General Antiphus.
General Antiphus. Oh, right, you're the one that took over for Brutus, right?
No.
Oh?
Captain Hagnon
Hagnon
looks
took over
really,
for Brutus.
really uncomfortable for a second. He goes, no, I took over for Captain
Please
Brutus.
excuse my
You
previous
took over for
captain.
Brutus, but you're reporting to General Antiphus?
Yes, both of us reported to. This is our general.
Oh, the one above.
Correct.
That is
Right,
correct.
okay, my bad. Sorry about that.
New to the understanding war and rank and
This
please
is Mel.
excuse.
She's the captain
Again,
of my
General,
retinue.
like nothing on his face.
I'm
just watching.
so
this
scared
interaction.
to offer him my hand, so
Yeah.
I do a little like lady, a little dainty lady hand instead of the usual.
Come on,
Like,
Mel, don't be shy.
Yeah, get him with your feminine wiles.
Exactly.
He takes it like how if like a woman was presenting your
Yeah.
hand and just like shakes it.
oh, okay, thank you.
Slightly. Make an insight check.
10.
Ooh.
No.
You can feel like the pressure is not light in this interaction, but it clearly seems lighter than the interaction that he had with Muchigo.
Charmed.
And he says, new to the war.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's not. Mel's great. Mel's done this, like, so many times. She actually knows King Agamemnon. Like, personally. She's kind of like one of his charges or something. Anyway, I'm just really here to help with morale. That's what I was helping Captain Hagnon do earlier today. Just kind of lift up people's spirits, do some healing, whatnot. We wanted to talk to the rest of the people in this encampment. I know that Brutus took, like, God, 80 of them or something like that.
Can I insight Antiphus again for any reaction?
Absolutely.
You're so
looks
scary.
could kill. Oh my.
I'm rolling so poorly. 12.
This guy is unreadable.
Uh-huh.
He, you see a slight every time the like Brutus is mentioned, you see a slight twitch in his face, but like as far as what that is coming from, no clue.
Just like the best.
obviously,
poker
like
face.
it's not a good thing that a
Probably
captain
not
under him
happy.
left and took 80 men. Obviously,
Yeah.
But this is also a guy that's in charge of hundreds of men. Like,
Yeah.
he is in charge of captains who are in charge of 100 men. Like, this is... He had a personal relationship with Brutus, but as far as, like, how close that relationship is, could be a variety of things. So, not sure. And he's like a stone wall.
Got it. I'm noticing his, like, slight reaction as Muchigo's talking, and I'm gonna try and, like, butter him up a little bit, if that's even a thing that's possible.
Sure.
And I'm like, Muchigo is flattering me. I have no understanding of what this war must be like for you and your men. I am merely a scout trying to provide information from the enemy lines when possible and return and try and help the remaining forces we have as much as possible. And that's where we were today, was in the healer's tent, trying to, restore some of your men so they can keep...
We're a gift from the gods!
Oh,
Don't you remember, Mel?
Yes. Yes. And isn't life sort of a gift from the gods in the way that in it all, and this life is a gift. And
Make a persuasion check.
this life. That was me,
No,
Hannah.
you're
That
acting
was awesome.
so weird.
That was really good. This dice
That was
is really
convincing.
good.
Kidding me.
That was persuasive. Boom.
How's your mic on that? How are those levels?
It's awesome. Sounds great in my ears.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
24.
Oh.
24?
Yeah, 24.
Oh my gosh.
And isn't this life, in a way, each of us souls?
You
Gifts
report to
from the
King
god.
Agamemnon?
That is correct, sir.
That's what he got out of it.
He says, I'm about to go make my report to him.
Mm.
Would you like to join?
Mm.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
We would be so grateful for that audience.
Unless you don't have anything to tell him.
No, I have something to tell him. For sure. News to report.
Great.
Oh my god.
Follow me.
Okay.
He turns and starts walking away.
I've got to
what
do
were we
this.
supposed
I've
to-
got to do this. Because you guys, I think that there's in here, so I'm just
Stay
gonna
with the
keep
drunk
Oh,
man?
there's
Yeah.
also a drunk guy just on you.
Yeah, I need to talk to the drunk guy.
Do you need support? Do you want me
You're
to
coming with me. You're
Oh,
coming with
okay,
me. I
sure.
grab Muchigo. We
Wait,
nod to Rosemary.
Like, where are you guys at? So that for later, then I can find you. So
I don't
can,
know
find
yet.
you later.
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
where is that though?
Right
Okay.
in the center.
Go, go,
It's
go,
in the
go.
center of everything.
Okay,
It's
okay.
the king in the center.
I'm keeping him asleep.
Aww. I thought you were singing
Okay,
a dream to dream.
We're gonna follow these two. I'm going to King Agamemnon's tent. And leave you for a minute. Once again, we're splitting. So Rosemary is off doing something else.
I keep doing it as my own damn fault.
Yeah.
But also, I love to run off. Just being honest
This is
about
my
me.
first time playing with Sophie as a player, so I'm excited to keep learning that she loves being
Just
on
be
her
I
own.
love to run
I
off.
actually don't usually, but I
As a
don't know.
human,
I
I don't
do
think you
right
do.
now.
As a real life Sophie, I don't
Right
think
now,
you
I
do, but
really do.
I feel
It's also just my favorite thing. I love play because so many of the players that I play with are new, and so they're like terrified to make any choices, which is so fair.
Yes.
But you're like, yeah, I'll drink the river Styx.
Because
Absolutely. Oh, that's the scary one. I'm gonna go that way.
the only thing scarier than doing something and dying is ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
One could say that.
Is
One
it-
could also, be afraid of drinking the river Styx.
But she's already dead.
That's
She-
so
And then
bad.
what are the side
Yeah.
effects of dying?
And what are the side effects?
Being in a deep despair.
Having no
That nobody
side
can get
effects.
you out of.
Is it better to have lived and loved and lost?
Then
Wow. Is it
On your
better
way
to
to King
live, laugh,
Agamemnon's tent, this guy is
Is
just
it better to have lived,
live,
laughed,
laugh,
loved?
than to have never lived, laughed, and loved it
To have
all?
laughed and loved and lived it all.
on your way to King Agamemnon's tent. This guy is marching in a straight line perfectly. Everyone is moving out of his
I'm
way
sprinting
the
to keep
second
up
that they
with
come
him.
into his sight. He is not waiting for you.
Oh.
He is this man is tall, long legs, so he is just going, and you're like having to trot to keep up.
I'm doing
with
a
him.
little
How tall is
stumble,
he?
like
He's taller than you.
Fuck you.
He's at least 6'2".
Okay.
At least.
But one could imagine.
and if you grow, Madison's gonna say, "Oh, he was 6'4" all along."
He was 6'4" all along. He was 6'7" all along.
It is a
your
state of
personal
mind.
journey now to just be as tall as you possibly can?
My personal journey is to be taller than everybody else. It's not me being tall. It's about me being tall compared to everybody.
Got it.
So
I need to win.
Nah. Got it.
And be
Because
in
it
my
doesn't
own.
matter
I'll
if
keep that in
you're
mind. I'll write that
tall
down.
alone.
Goal.
Yeah. Tall to others.
You make it back to
What good?
where you saw Tellus. This is like you were just here asking about.
We're
Right.
good.
Do I
This-
see Tellus?
Make a perception check.
Boom. This one's been good. Sorry, I gotta stop it.
No, I like it.
I can't go too hard though because
16 for Tellus to find my boy. 16.
My
boy.
Roll a luck check. He's not around.
ow.
Could have used him.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like he could have gotten
Tell us-
food.
tell us-
tons of-
tell
like
us
he's
that.
he's just kind of an assistant.
What do I know?
He's a bit of an assistant page. Like he
Yeah.
could be getting food. He could be going off on an errand. Like who knows? What
He could be pooping.
He could be pooping.
Who's to say?
You gotta poop.
You gotta poop when
Even
you come back
Tellus
from
poops.
war.
Jared gone.
As you get to the tent, the two soldiers that like stopped you on your way to go into Agamemnon's tent look like suddenly straighter as Antiphus like just walks in with no.
They look a little
No
straight.
it looks so straight as General Antiphus walks in
He walks
with
out.
and he makes no eye contact with either of them. Like he just walks.
Is Hagnon with us?
Hagnon?
Yeah.
No, he did not go.
Okay.
If
Wow.
it just
Um,
Antiphus.
As you guys step up, the two soldiers put their spears in front of the tent and say, "Generals only."
Oh, we're actually with General Antiphus. Antiphus.
Make a persuasion check for me.
He said he would let them in. Sorry.
Madison, why do you make the game have obstacles?
Hey,
Excellent. We're rolling really low.
You're doing a good job.
That persuasion
Is that a
8.
1 again?
No, it's 4. I know.
Please don't
they,
do that
they
again.
say, didn't say that to us.
General Antiphus.
Boom.
A woman comes out of the tent and says, "Generals are in the meeting."
Yeah. General Antiphus brought me and my friend over because my friend actually reports to King Agamemnon.
Mm.
So,
You can give your report after the meeting.
but
Excellent.
he brought us.
Excellent! We'll
And she
wait till
steps
they're
back
done.
inside.
Do I recognize her?
Make a history check for me.
Boom.
It's
It's an actual.
history. 10.
This is Nisa. She she
You
is
go way back.
This is Nissan.
This is Nisa. This is Nisa. She a lot of the women have multiple roles in this encampment. Like women aren't generally like on the front lines, but they are brought from war or from the cities and villages that like these men tramped through to get to Troy. What's happening?
Sophie drew something on my iPad and I can't tell what it is.
I'm so sorry. I needed Nissan.
Do you?
Oh,
I'm
Nissan.
sorry. I should have had the Celsius after all.
There are tears in your eyes.
I'm feeling a little crazy today.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I see.
Let's just center this energy
It's-
towards the game.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
an N
Yes.
in parentheses, but it was
Oh.
impossible to
It
read.
looked like I recorded. I'm trying to write it sideways. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm here and we're getting things done.
So a lot of the women that are brought here are used as like assistants to, you know how women are often used to like make sure that the tent looks good.
Secretary.
Yeah. You saw a lot of women as healers as well.
Yeah.
So she seems to be like the secretary of Agamemnon, like his
Corporate girl boss.
corporate girl boss, Nisa. She is a very stout woman, very short. Has got this like long hair that she has in some braids that go down her back. She doesn't have like an unpleasant demeanor. Like she looks especially compared to like General Antiphus, like she seems even pleasant towards you, and is just doing her job to like make sure that this general's meeting is being kept to just the people that need to be there.
Yeah.
Great. So you're standing outside in front of two soldiers. We're gonna cut back to Rosemary, who's got a drunk guy laying on you a little bit.
I got a drunk guy
You got a drunk guy
in my pocket.
who's like crying just a
I
titch.
see the tears welling up in your eyes already. This is gonna be crazy.
He's crying like softly, like clearly trying to not cry, but like can't help it.
Oh. Dude, you gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. You know what?
Bad day.
Yeah.
Really bad day.
You know what happened?
I just died and my friends are gonna go and I'm really embarrassed this is happening publicly.
No.
I'm embarrassed just listening to it.
Are people looking? Are people looking?
People are absolutely looking.
I look at him.
Oh
I look at
my
him.
God,
I'm
humiliated.
I'm like this. I'm like, oh. I turn like this. I'm like, you better mind your own. Boom.
Make an intimidation check with
Yeah.
advantage because of your armor.
Yeah. Boom. Okay.
No more booms.
You keep saying boom.
Unnatural 20.
Incredible. Wait, unnatural?
Yeah, unnatural.
Oh my God,
You have to say dirty.
Dirty. Okay, dirty.
Because I keep hearing
Nasty.
natural
Nasty 20. Nasty,
Bastard
trashy. Yeah. Tacky, bad,
Great.
stinky.
There are people who are making Snickers still, but everyone averts their gaze a little bit. Really, but like, and you get the sense that this is probably like he's gonna keep making a scene unless you take him to like a quieter, not in the center of this place.
He can make a little scene.
Or he can make a little scene in front of everybody. That's okay.
We all make a little scene. That's how it is. I think as I'm doing this look, I think everybody's had a hard time around here. Okay? It's been hard. I'm sorry, but I'll say it. It's been hard since Captain Brutus left, right? It's been hard. We all loved him, okay? And he really let us down when he just pieced the hell out of here and left us with 20 guys. That's not fair.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yes!
rocks.
I don't even need... I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, again, do it again.
See if you crit.
Nope.
You didn't crit. That was
Persuade...
good, though.
Okay, so...
One might
That
say
would
boom.
be... Boom! A 24.
That's incredible. I love Celsius Sophie.
Okay.
You see that lands
Yeah.
so harshly on everybody.
Yeah.
The vibe of the room went from like, this is like, we're having a shitty time, let's just get through this meal kind of thing. You also realize that everybody around here, like the news of their being separated into other battlements, like the people that they've been fighting with are now going to be filtered into other groups, has already circulated. And especially Captain Hagnon looks like devastated as you saying this. And the guy that's on you like stands up a little bit and goes, yeah. This was really great. It was really great.
Yeah, he was. And I'm... As that information happens, I'm still, like, in it, but that is hard for Rosemary to hear.
Right.
Because
he
he killed
kill
me
you.
and
Yes.
my siblings.
Yes, he did.
So
do that.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another guy comes over and he was like, he was watching this whole thing. It's just that kind of thing where you're like, you're technically out of the circle of this conversation, but you're still well within range of hearing everything.
Yeah.
So he just now steps into the conversation and is like, I mean, it was crazy that he just left.
Yeah.
And that he took, I mean, I just can't believe so many people went with him.
I know. Where... Where did they go? Yeah. Why? Well, for what? To find the Amazons? Where even would that be?
Right? Exactly.
Where did he head?
Where are you supposed to find the Amazons?
Yeah.
That's what we're all asking.
That's what we all want to
Oh,
know.
I don't know.
Did he tell anybody anything?
With such an insane high persuasion check,
Yeah.
you got like people are coming now like over to like enter this conversation.
Yeah.
Now you've got a gaggle.
I'm standing
Like,
on the stump.
You,
I'm
like,
now taller than everybody in this
The drunk
space.
guy is like, yeah. How are you supposed to find them? They're invisible. They're invisible.
Yeah.
They're invisible.
Invisible.
And some other guy comes and is like, they're not invisible, they just live in a place that's invisible. You can see the Amazon. And he's like,
Sure.
how would you know? And starts like having a little like turf war over
Hey,
this.
guys. We only have each other, right? We've only got 20 of us. We can't. This is our
Drunk guy
day
just
together.
gave me these-
Yeah.
But
Oh.
not for long.
No.
We're getting...
Hey.
What?
As long as we...
Sorry,
I go up to this
sorry.
guy. I go up to this guy and I pound him on the chest. I'm like, as long as you have each other in each other's hearts, you will be together, inseparable.
You go, yeah. He goes, yeah.
And I start going like this with everything.
Yeah!
Boom! Boom!
Oh my god!
Boom!
Roll the persuasion check again. Or a performance check. Roll a performance check.
Performance. Okay. Oh wait, just a regular.
Just with advantage. Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. Okay,
Because your last one
because
was
I'm
so
doing
high.
so good. Okay,
The vibes are so good here.
I got a 16.
Oh, incredible. Like, people are, like, the people who are intoxicated are, like, so, like, the people that are now in your area are so into this and, like,
Yeah.
start, like,
God.
stamping feet as well. There are still some people on the outside that are like, what is happening
Yes.
here?
Well, yes.
One of those people is Captain Hagnon, who seems to be, like, very reserved in watching all of this, but
Yeah.
is, like, very intently watching what's happening here.
He wishes he could be so free.
He wish he could be so free. And make an insight. Do you want to make an insight check on anybody around? Like, or what's the goal here?
No, I want to pull my skills. No, that would be helpful. I want to pull my skills out. I want to pull my little skills out.
Your tiny little finger skills.
My tiny little keychain. And I want to say, these men are blessed. I'm feeling the drink as well. It's like, it's the placebo
Yeah,
has.
exactly.
These men are blessed. I bless you. As you go forward, you shall have the blood of your brethren blessing you in battle. Because
The crying is
because we all have the possibility to be heroes who change this battle for the better, who help the women and children that we are fighting for at home, who make a difference. You're Achilles. I'm sorry, not Achilles. You're Achilles.
Oh my god.
I'm like completely lost and she's loving it. And can I see if I bless them?
Absolutely, I can. Roll.
So
I don't. It's not religion. Like, I don't know what this is. We need to come up with a definitive thing that you do.
I think it is
Keep
religion
doing
because
this.
it's paladin, right?
I guess, yeah, religion, yeah.
Boom! Oh, they're not Achilles. I lost them, I think, maybe. I got a 4. You're
So
Achilles.
the men are
they gonna
here.
kill you now?
The men are here with you.
Yeah.
But you, like, the last time that you brought your scales out was with Tellus, and that was, like, a very specific,
That was really good.
like, bless you, and I hope you, like, do better.
I can't
And
do
he
this all the
felt
time.
that. He, like, you felt the presence of Themis with you in that moment. This one, the men are here, they're with you, they're getting this vibe. You feel nothing from your mother. She is not helping in this situation.
You're rallying
whatsoever.
drunks? I'm not coming out for that! I understand her. I understand her. Rosemary.
Yeah,
She
but,
says,
but the
"Love
men
everyone."
in front of you are so for this.
Yeah.
They start going, yeah, and they
I
like
pull-
start they start like cheering as a group. They start grabbing the other men. You've got like easily 14 out of the 20 of the men that are left in this are like now together in the middle of this, being like, yeah, we got this. We're gonna be with like, doesn't matter that we're apart, like whatever, and like all of this filtering stuff.
Yeah.
The like insanely drunk guy is like losing it.
Yeah.
He's screaming. He brings in Captain Hagnon, who was not choosing to be in the group. He was absolutely just standing off and watching this, and he brings in him and he goes, we don't need Captain Brutus, we got Captain Hagnon! Hagnon!
I'm in on that.
And everyone starts cheering so much, and Captain Hagnon looks uncomfortable, but like, needed this also.
Yeah, yeah.
He just got told that all of the men that he's been fighting with are going to be separated, that he's going to be in charge of a whole new battalion of men that don't know him at all, and that he like only is a captain because the last one defected. Like, he didn't earn this promotion, he just was the next guy in line, right?
Yeah.
So he's just like overcome with this like great emotional moment.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut back over to you too.
Oh Lord, I can't act anymore. I feel like I'm gonna throw up because Sophie had such a moment.
You're standing in front of 2 soldiers who are staring at you.
That fucking rocks.
Oh, hell. Sorry.
We're outside of Magdam's tent.
It's scary.
None of those were words.
And that's okay.
And
Oh,
that
you
wasn't
have
meant
to
to
slow
be.
down because it's making me feel goofy. It's making me feel silly.
Hey, maybe it's a silly session.
It's a silly session.
But don't F this up.
Okay.
This is really serious.
Don't
Don't have this up.
Those things are
Two
so hard.
soldiers that are like
Just
they're in
cries
shifts
and
around.
snarls over
Yeah, they're there.
improv, like just speech to drunkards and says, "Don't have this up, okay? This is
Yeah.
serious.
Don't have it. Don't.
Lock in, you
Stop
guys.
kicking
Lock
around,
in. Yeah.
okay?
Walk in. So we're standing there.
Okay.
They're like,
How's your day been?
been this. Been here. We haven't even gotten food yet. So
You haven't eaten yet?
no, we don't get off until after the meeting's over. Yeah.
Well, we won't take long. Promise.
Oh, we'll leave as soon as you guys.
Oh,
go away.
oh, good, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? You want to tell them what's on the menu for dinner tonight?
Slim Pickens. Hey, but
We got that right.
Yeah.
it's
It's been like
actually
that for a couple weeks.
you've had porridge every single day for weeks. That rocks. Hey, listen. So the thing is, you can always just get food now because we were supposed to go in there with General Antiphus. So if you were hungry and wanted to leave, you could always just do that. We're
Make a
supposed to be in
persuasion
there.
check with disadvantage.
Can I help by being like, listen, we are gonna follow the rules and stay right here. And I mean it.
I think that's a double persuasion check.
I'm not lying about sneaking
14.
around.
Great. That's a
With a
really
disadvantage?
good roll with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Hell
go
yeah.
get dinner, guys.
These
I hear
guys are
your
like-
stomach growling.
One guy goes, "Oh my god, I'm so hungry. So hungry." But usually these meetings don't last very long. They just yell at each other and then we get to go. So then the
Yell at
next
each
guy's coming.
other?
Yeah. Oh my god, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. I mean, it's not my business, of course, but I just think it's so interesting the way that these meetings go down.
Like you'd be shocked at the stuff, and they like start hitting each other. Like you'd be shocked at the stuff we've heard.
Wait, like what? Like what?
Oh, you know, just like, oh god. I mean,
I'm gonna like turn on the like. Oh my god! Like what?
I start looking at Mel like,
Who the?
embarrassing me.
Like
Why
what
are
is?
you acting like that?
I mean, you must
make a persuasion check.
You must be privy to so much information. I'm so hot. It's crazy.
So hot.
You want
Yeah.
a persuasion?
No, it's a hot check,
21.
actually.
Jesus Christ.
Sexy check.
Sexy
Hard
check.
check.
Persuasion check.
Check your sexy.
I've never talked to two people who've been near the general's encampment so often. Like, what do they say?
You would like be shocked at the things that these men say to each other.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Like what kind of stuff?
They like start looking at each other and they're like, I mean, we can't.
No, I get it. It's fine.
One guy like is like one guy. One guy is like, we can't say anything. He's like, what are they? It doesn't matter. Like it does. Like what? They're in a huge fight ever since the Achilles thing, and like the sides that they've taken on this situation
Seriously?
is wild. Yeah,
Whoa.
like screaming matches since Achilles hasn't come back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's in the like Achilles camp and who's in the like Achilles
Well, like
camp?
everybody is kind of in the like fuck Achilles camp, right? Like it's
Right.
but we need him.
Right.
Right?
This is the thing.
And that's the issue, right?
Yes.
Is like we need him and no and can't.
Wow.
And they like kind of like were like nobody wants to say that, right?
Right.
Nobody wants to say that. But the only people who have even come close to talking about that is Odysseus. He's like full on like you got like it doesn't matter, your pride doesn't matter, like full on calling fully calling him out. It's the other guy shoves him. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, yeah. Anyway, so like, yeah, they've been fighting a lot.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good to know. Just because, like, I was supposed to see Odysseus later, so now I know, like...
Oh, you were supposed to see Odysseus.
Well, like, when he comes in, like, you know how it goes. Like, I was gonna go see him.
One guy goes, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So this is great information. Thank you.
Yeah, he'll probably be a little upset. Might need some help. later on.
Yeah. Yeah. Great to know. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Should go get some dinner now.
They're like, we
Ugh,
will
you guys
be
are
killed.
so lame.
We will be killed
I'm just
if we leave this
going
spot.
like college girl in a way that I never thought
I
this
love
character would. I'm like, fine. Whatever.
Wait. Who were all the generals in there?
It's Agamemnon and Antiphus, right?
Yeah, there's a
And-
ton of them. Odysseus is in there. Ajax is
Wait,
in
they're
there.
all in there yelling?
Yeah, I mean that's what the generals meeting is.
Oh, it's all of them.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's-
I
all
thought it
the
was just-
generals come to the generals
God, I'm so silly.
meeting. Yeah.
Wait, so we gotta talk to Odysseus too?
Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad we didn't go in there right away without a game plan, like the fools that we are. Okay.
How much longer is this gonna take?
As long as it needs to. Play these gentlemen a song.
You play?
Yeah.
Play these nice guys a little song.
Yeah, play as a song. We liked the one earlier. It was great.
Yeah, play another song.
Alright. Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to decide what instrument I want to do this on.
Okay, great.
Oh, I know. Alright. I'm gonna play the one song from Sinners. I'm gonna play Go Lassie Go. I'm gonna play Go Lassie Go.
You're
when you
playing
go
the song
and I
from
see
Sinners
you
in
go.
ancient Greek.
You got Irish accent
in
too.
front of King Agamemnon.
Yeah.
You pull out a new accent. New accent unlocked Irish.
Yeah. I'm playing Go Lassie Go.
3-part harmony.
Yes.
Go Lassie Go. That's what I'm playing on my little round.
Roll a performance check.
Oh, please.
Please let this be awesome.
Please let it be awesome. Please
My
let it be
God.
awesome.
That's cocked.
Awesome.
It's not super awesome. It's okay though.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's not bad. This is not the worst. It's not the best.
They don't like
They
Irish.
don't know it. They don't know the song.
They don't
so
know
they're
the
just kind of like.
They don't understand that
I've
culture.
clearly never seen Sinners before.
And it shows.
Clearly. Yeah, they've never seen Sinners before, so they really don't get the reference.
Is there anything we can hear while we're waiting?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Make a perception check.
he
for
was
me.
talking.
Yeah, go Lassie, go.
You can really hear Go Lassie Go.
16.
Okay. You hear muffled voices around, but over the music and the conversation that you've been having, you can't hear anything specific. So, like, you can hear that multiple men are talking, but as far as, like, specifics, not much.
You've already used your medallion today, right? You can only do once.
No, you can do multiple, but I feel like we may as well wait until we get in there. Like, I don't care what these people are thinking.
You're right.
Wait, okay, question. Because I was trying to talk to that one girl. What was her name again? Briseis?
They both, like, take a foot back and, like, you were talking to Briseis?
No, yeah, we were working in the healer's tent today with Briseis.
Yeah,
Oh.
and Patroclus was telling me about how, like,
Patroclus.
Got it.
was telling me about how he's best friends with
For a second, I was like, is there another guy that's, like,
No.
you know what I
Oh, you're so funny!
mean? Anyway,
Keep going.
well,
Keep talking.
he kind of, like, starts, like, leaning towards you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Like leaning
Oh
on
my
his spear a little
God.
bit, like towards you.
His
Like,
arms
yeah.
are little flex.
Yeah, he's like,
He said boom.
he said,
Boom.
he's,
anyway, so
Keep talking.
Briseis was kind of. Well, isn't Briseis, like, also Achilles' best friend? Something like that? How they're all best friends together or something?
I mean, depends on who you ask, right?
The last I
Not
heard,
really.
they weren't best friends all together.
No, not of recently, for sure.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why is Briseis all
She's gonna-
mad at everyone right now?
She's kind of pitched her tent over here.
Yeah.
So,
Why?
that's the big old question, right?
I thought you'd heard everything in these general meetings.
They don't talk about that. I mean, they kind of do. But
I was
we don't
gonna
really
say,
get to hear.
they all get in there and they don't talk about.
I mean, oh God. And the other guy is like, you have to stop talking. You simply have to shut up. He's like, what? He like points at you guys like, what are they gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
He's like, listen, her name has come up definitely, right? Like, she's kind of the whole deal situation here. But, like, nobody really knows why, except for Agamemnon, we have to assume, who hasn't said anything. Like, every time one of these guys is like, Agamemnon, he, like cuts himself off really quick. He's like, you gotta do something about this. Why, blah, blah, blah. Why is she over here? Blah, blah, blah. And he just, like, shuts it down or doesn't say anything in response. It's wild.
Got it.
The other guy is like, okay, seriously, guys, you have to go. Because he's not going to shut his mouth. So you guys got to go. We will, just go anywhere in between us and the mess. And we will come find you as soon as we get relieved from this position.
Promise?
The other one's like, he, like, pushes you a little bit. He's like, promise.
Okay, great. Okay, let's fucking go.
I take one step backward. Just one
There she go.
We're gonna cut back over to Rosemary, who's got
We're and we're over the fire.
and like
Haggling
doing that like frat
yellow
boy thing where you're
jackets.
like holding each other on either end or like
Yes.
going
Yeah.
back and forth like Hagnon,
Speech!
Oh my God.
Somebody at this time has passed out a bunch of jugs of ale, so like everybody's
got
got
it.
a glass now.
Yeah.
You're handing out
I'm
drinks.
going.
You've got the jug.
Sophie!
Yeah, that's the kind of mood we're in
Yes,
today.
absolutely.
I
Not
died.
Rosemary.
Sophie.
Sophie.
No, Rosemary died, you guys. She just came back to freaking life. She's gonna have some drink.
You're so right for that.
I never drunk in my life. I did everything for my mom, and she never did nothing for me. And I'm gonna have myself a gosh dang glass. She did. She's been here, but she's inconsistent. And she's not nice. But she's not mean, but she's not nice either. She's very balanced.
And that's so, yeah.
Very well.
She's
Very
like,
balanced.
She's not nice
Okay.
and she's not mean.
Everyone is,
My
yeah,
mom.
you're chugging from the jug.
Go.
It's not good. It's really bad, actually.
I go.
Sophie for real spit.
Somebody slaps you on the back of your armor, like clang, and is like,
Don't do that, I'm gonna bomb! Don't do that, I'm gonna bomb! she gets like, actually, she gets actually upset. She's like, don't!
Everyone backs up and is like, got it, no,
It's okay, guys, I'm good.
Everyone's still staring at Hagnon, who's like, speech.
So go ahead.
Speech.
So you go ahead now.
He steps up and he goes, listen, guys, I know it's been a rough couple weeks since he left, but
Yeah.
you're the NPCs now.
Yeah,
I wanted to fill it up
this scene was so fun. I wanted to be in
be
it.
in here. Don't do any more stuff, but be in here.
Yeah.
I can't say that, that's medicine. I'm sorry.
Don't do anything.
Don't do it. Please be a random guy tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's like, it's been rough. It's been a rough couple weeks, but I wouldn't want to do it with any other men than you guys. And he goes, we don't need the Amazons. We got all of you.
Yeah! We're all
Fuck whatever they are.
And somebody goes, fuck the Amazons.
Well, hang on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the Amazons!
Amazon.
Fuck the Amazons! Fuck the
Everyone's
Amazons!
cheering,
Holy
fuck the
shit.
Amazons. Now there are other encampments who are wildly confused. Like, men start filtering in from other groups that are like, why is anyone screaming? And you see that you got like a bit of a crowd, like just a couple
Okay.
people have filtered in a little bit.
Yeah.
And Hagnon keeps going and he's like, I don't care what Brutus said to me or said to any of you. You are here because you are a good warrior and you are fighting the good fight.
Yeah!
We're gonna get the Trojans no matter what.
Yeah!
And he says, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Yeah! Everybody cheers.
Yeah.
Everybody just slings back. Everyone's just gonna get sucking
Ready for
drunk
war.
tonight.
Ready for
like
war.
everybody is. This is a battle cry. You're supposed to be going to bed. Like the sun is down.
It's bedtime.
This is the kind of speech you
But
give
I'll
at the
be
top of the
damned
day.
if these 20 warriors aren't out there tomorrow doing their part, okay?
Or have alcohol poisoning.
Either or.
And are so hungover the next day.
Yeah.
But everyone is going to be spending the rest of this night like drinking and
That
together
morale is
and like
high.
that morale in this
Fuck
camp is
yeah.
as high as possible.
Yeah.
Hagnon goes over to you and he goes, "Thank you so much. This is exactly the energy that we needed tonight." And he gives you like one of those big bro hugs.
Bro hug, guys.
Like slaps you really hard on the back. Oh, sorry, you asked not to
It's
do
okay.
that.
I got it.
Okay,
I've got it.
You got it. He like grabs your jug and like gives you a cup.
More, yeah.
Pours himself, puts it away from you, hands it off to somebody else.
I bring his helmet close to mine. I'm like,
your forehead to forehead.
Yes! We're right here.
Yeah.
I say, real talk, hey.
Real talk.
I know that I've only known you today.
Yeah.
I know that, okay?
Hey, it's alright.
But I want you to know, because I've seen this in you, okay? I've only seen you for this much, but I've seen this in you. I see your heart, okay? You don't need to try to be anybody else because you're enough, okay? Fuck Brutus, man. He's a bad guy.
Brutus, man.
You stay, man. You're cleaning up his mess and you're a good guy. You don't need to be anybody but Hagnon because guess what? Hagnon is Achilles. I think we're both drunk enough. This is gonna work.
Absolutely.
Hagnon is Achilles, man.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
We're blessed by the gods. Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
god. None.
16.
This guy goes,
Everybody.
This guy goes, yeah, you know what? I haven't told anybody.
What?
Brutus?
What?
He like looks around for a
Fuck
second.
that guy, man.
Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah.
He came storming in. He told me I was fighting the bad fight, that I was on the bad side. That there was bigger fights to fight.
Why do
He
you
wanted
know?
to fight the gods, dude. He wanted to fight the gods, dude.
They're the gods!
They're the gods.
You can't fight the gods!
You can't fight the gods.
So what, he gonna go get the Amazon, fight the gods with them?
Right, exactly, right.
That's the plan?
The fight is here, dude. The
He
fight
gotta
is
have more
here.
plan than that. He doesn't have any more plan than that.
He had some paper that he wouldn't show me unless I agreed to go. Yeah, he said that
Because he don't even trust it.
he doesn't even trust
No.
his own men, dude. Yeah, this whole thing about how he knew where the Amazons were. He was gonna go.
You
fight
don't know
them.
where the
He doesn't know
Nobody
where
knows
the Amazons
where he
were.
think it is. Where would it even have been?
He said he like quiets down a little.
Yeah.
He said he like forehead to forehead. Right? He said he met an Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, he met an Amazon.
Yeah, and my
Enjoy.
mom, Themis.
He laughs. He like pushes you back. He's like, he said he met an Amazon in Troy.
Yeah.
Why was he in Troy? Right?
Why would he even be
what?
there?
We're trying to get in Troy. You're telling me he got
Yeah.
in Troy on his own?
How you even
We're
get
outside
in Troy?
trying to fight in Troy, like all of us, and he just got in there?
There's big
Just got-
walls.
and then he met an Amazon, and he was told how to get to the Mascara? What?
Oh. Is it?
What?
He took it at Amazon. Okay. So he going in Troy and
Yeah.
he's talking at Amazon.
Shh.
He's going into Troy. He's
going
talking
to
at the
He's
Amazon.
talking to
And
the
they're
Amazon.
he took Amazon to bring it back to the Mascara. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? What he's saying.
That's what he's saying. Right.
No.
Right.
Nice
Right.
try.
Yeah, this whole thing about a prophecy that he got, blah, blah.
He got a prophecy?
A prophecy?
From what, the gods?
Right, exactly. I don't know.
What was a prophet? What? Oh, and I have a prophecy from the gods.
Exactly. Like, Like, what? Like, everyone's just walking around here in a prophecy from God. Everyone's a kid of some God, right?
What
right?
did he say is prophecy from the God? What do you even mean?
Oh, he didn't tell me
That's
anything about stupid prophecy, because that's when I said, you gotta shut up.
You know what?
You gotta shut up,
Friendship
dude.
is
Stop
built on
lying
trust.
to me. Stop lying to me.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
walked out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
I love
Yeah.
you and the way you are and the way you are just getting
Thank you.
stronger
I
every
love
day.
You.
I feel like you just came from a hard place. I came from a hard place too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? Like, dude, I haven't even seen you this whole time. Like, where
I
have you
just-
been?
Hanon's a frat right now.
Been
Yeah,
every-
absolutely.
This is the frat
He's drunk.
episode.
This is a frat episode.
like
Where have you been?
I've been everywhere, man. I've been doing everything all the time. And
Does anyone appreciate it?
no, I don't even have anything to show for it. It's like nobody even cares. And I understand it's like I've not been successful, but like I've tried. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
What?
I've only known you less than a day.
Yeah.
I met you like half an hour
You
ago.
don't even know me.
I don't even know
Nobody
your
even
name.
knows my
dude.
name, man.
But you know what?
What?
You know what? Do you see what you did for these people? Do you see what you did for these guys?
Yeah.
These guys who don't know if they're gonna be here by tomorrow? You made their last night with us the best night we've had.
Yeah.
You did that, dude.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
enough, dude.
You're
You're enough. Gives you a really big hug.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. And now I'm crying in his
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah. And he doesn't,
I'm
he
not-
goes to like slap you on the back as that like frat boy thing, but then realizes that you're probably gonna vom on him, so he just starts
feel
rubbing your plate armor on your back.
I just feel, I can feel it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's just, your plate armor's just moving
It's
a little
going-
bit. And you can kind of hear the like,
kind of
this,
like
it's,
rock
his
it.
hand's like a little sticky, so it's sticking to your armor a little bit.
Why would his hand be sticky?
Anal
drinking.
is sticky.
He's been drinking.
Duh.
He's got clammy hands.
And this important general, his hands are so sticky.
That's like an always thing for him. Yeah.
Captain Agnon?
Yeah.
He's got sticky
Sticky
hands.
hands.
Sticky hands, that
I
one.
just feel like
Anybody who's anybody knows that.
And when he touches your back, his hands are
Would you like hate giving Captain Agnon a handshake because his hands always
always
sticky?
sticky. That's another conversation.
It's happening right now.
Oh, I'd
Anyway.
hate to be.
gripped to your plate,
Yeah,
moving
he's
it
gripped
around
to
your back.
I just don't really hear that a lot, you know? It's like
Yeah.
really means actually a lot. Like you actually have no idea, okay? Because I just been holding on to a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all got scars, man.
Yeah, you don't
We
even.
all got scars.
I think that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm taking off the armor. I'm doing it. It's 5,
Ooh, that's
6.
a bad. I mean, I was literally. He pulls up his shirt. He's like, it was literally, and then looks down and realizes it's the scar that you healed that doesn't have a scar
Yeah.
anymore. He's like, nope, not there, magic. But, but like, I got stabbed today.
I got killed, and it's okay because I'm alive. I lived through that.
You did.
I like
do that.
almost, but I didn't.
You almost told the big secret.
I almost killed. I got killed too, but
Yeah.
you know what? I'm alive,
And that
and so are you.
is where the phoenix rises from the flame.
Jesus God.
Just
I feel like this.
yes.
Why did we get
You
so
have this
so
moment with Acton. He's like, you know what? You know what? He looks around. He looks around to everybody in the group. He's like, I don't know who this is. What's your name?
I'm Rosemary,
Rose-
the Crimson Ages.
Wait, say that again.
I'm Rosemary,
Rosemary.
the Crimson Ages.
Nobody can hear your like whisper scream.
Foaming at the mouth.
Spitting.
Spitting.
What's it? Shit. What's his name from Hamilton? What's
What?
his name?
Jonathan
I'm
Gray.
spitting. I'm spitting.
I get wet.
I get that.
Nope, you say
Nope.
that. Nope.
Say anything else.
say something.
You can't sing it. I get wet.
Jonathan Groff.
And everyone just like comes around and like is like, you're the best. You're the best.
You're
And
the best.
You
You're
just
the
have
best.
like
You're
a
the
big
best. You're the
bro
best.
moment that
does
like
that
settles
happen?
down. It starts settling down, like people are like sitting around and like having conversations together. We're gonna cut back over to you two.
Damn.
Just a step away
How
from
are we supposed to when
soldiers.
Celsius Sophie?
I know. I really appreciate that.
Have two
Olivia. That
more
was amazing.
Celsiuses.
You do?
And cheers to
No.
that.
I was like, what?
No, I shouldn't have that. I shouldn't have more.
By this point,
I'm gonna be real.
so like you took a step away from the soldiers.
Yeah.
During this time, they're both standing there. The guy that like clearly has been like telling you everything is just
Yeah.
kind of giving you eyes a little bit,
Interesting.
just a little bit.
Oh.
And then
business.
the-
Focus.
a couple of guys come up and a couple more soldiers like in uniforms are like, "Word on, you want to go eat?" And they're like, "Oh, thank God, yeah." And they like walk past you. Two more guys, sentries, like stand outside, and the one who like was interacting with you the most was like, "Catch you later.
For sure.
You know where I'll be."
Here?
He goes, "Yeah, yeah, I'll be."
Got it. Great.
And walked out. At this point, these new guys haven't interacted with you at all, so they don't know you. You're just kind of standing around.
Hey, we're supposed to be in there.
Are you?
Yeah.
So why aren't you in there?
These assholes wouldn't let us in.
General Antiphus literally let us into this tent and then went in, and we were just stopped outside.
Well, if you're supposed to be in there, I would assume they would have come and gotten you, right?
I don't know. This is like, I don't know, not really my area of expertise.
One of them pokes their head in, and goes, what was the name that I gave you? Niece?
Yeah, Nisa.
Nisa. Goes,
Don't
all I could hear was
point
Nisa.
to the way you wrote it on my iPad.
He goes, Nisa, and like you hear a short muffled conversation that's happening on like the big, like this person seems to be right up inside the tent, and you hear like a conversation like, these two? No? Okay. You gotta wait for after the generals are done. And at that point, like you hear rustling on the inside. It sounds like things are like settling down. Like people are
Look sharp.
going up to leave.
You ready?
Side of the toga.
Make a perception check for me while you're standing there.
I haven't rolled this dice
Jesus
today. Let's see.
Don't like that one.
Boom. 21.
Great.
You start hearing like commotion happening in there that you assume is like people getting up and like starting to leave.
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly hear a hand slam on a table and somebody go, "We need him. You gotta do what you gotta do." And guy like walks out
Do
immediately.
we recognize the voice?
Make a history check for me.
Okay. 6.
Nope.
Don't know him.
Hey!
A bunch of people start filtering out, like
Would you
still
go
in
calls after
conversation.
dude?
They're still in the tent.
I think you said he storms out.
Oh, he started to, yeah. There's, people are not filtering out. So are you looking for someone specific? Because you didn't recognize who said that.
Oh, okay, because we're still outside.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Someone said,
So now
do what
there are
you
like
gotta do.
people coming out. If you want to make insight checks on what people are feeling on the way out of this,
Yeah, I do.
you're welcome to.
Yeah, I do. Oh, this one hasn't been nice to me. This one has maybe been nice.
I'll do an insight.
You should do
They're
it.
in cahoots.
They are
Unnatural 20.
dirty.
A dirty 20.
I got a 10.
Got it. You notice, people are not pleased. Like, these guys, these are a bunch of guys who are the head of, like, these are kings that are in a room together trying to make decisions together. Like, these are people who are not used to having to take orders from anyone or like have to reason with anybody else who are trying to work together and are losing. Like, they are losing badly. So they like come out like looking frustrated and looking angry, and General Antiphus comes out like same expression that you saw on him, like he is just a stone cold killer. Like, you cannot get anything from this guy. And he walks out, makes like nods to you, just walks away.
Hey, wait, can we go in now?
He just keeps walking.
Such an asshole.
That guy is wild.
He's on my shit list.
Nisa comes back out and is like, you have a report for General Agamemnon? She does that. You have a report for General Agamemnon?
That is correct.
Great. Come on in.
Okay.
You walk in, this tent is massive, and it looks like it has different quarters to it as well. So, like, you walk into, like, this entry zone that has more flaps in front of it, so that, like, there is a separation of, like, it looks like there's, like, a chair there, like, this is where she stands in case, so that those conversations can happen between, like, a sentry isn't coming in to talk to King Agamemnon, like, she's being sent in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go in, you see that there's this absolutely massive table with a bunch of maps all over it that another woman is actively putting something over it. You see just a hulking figure that is sitting at the edge of the end of the table that's like farthest from you. He's got this chair that like shouldn't be there. It's for war. Like everything should be very easy to like put to make and take down, and this looks like a really, really well made throne basically that he's sitting at. You see behind him are more flaps that you assume are like more fabric that goes into like his personal rooms, you have to assume.
Yeah.
Bunch of cushions are around, and you realize that like everyone else is sitting on the ground on a cushion and he's sitting up in a chair at this table.
Power move.
And he comes in and goes, Athena's kid.
Correct.
Whoa!
Correct. Your
Oh.
Highness.
Dude.
What would I know? Obviously, it's been 2 weeks since I died, so I
Yes.
wouldn't have any recent
Yeah.
information.
Correct.
What would I know of my spy exploits
Yeah.
on the other side that I could sort of BS
Okay.
into
Absolutely.
what I've learned today?
100%. Go ahead and make a history check for me, but add your proficiency bonus to it.
You're so kind.
I do what I can for you.
Kind and giving.
6.
Bruh!
Your proficiency
There are
bonus
4.
is 2?
Yeah, proficiency is 2.
Yeah,
You're level
everybody's
1.
is too.
Yeah, me too. I don't do that.
That's why I was
This
like,
is
you're
bad.
shitting me.
I don't have anything to history. I'm not intelligent. I'm wise. I'm a ranger.
Argument to me to do something else.
Giving. Generous.
Performance, because I don't have any information and I would be lying.
I thought you were trying
Or
to
a deception?
figure out I thought you were trying to figure out like information that you could give him. That's why I gave you history.
Oh, got it.
I'll just give you this.
Like backstory wise, what was I working on?
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
can figure it out.
You were in the Temple of Athena, actually on like a specific mission there, because you got word that there were like happenings going on in the temple, and while you were there, decided to go pray to Athena.
Yes.
You saw that there was like a huge push to like make the temple look nicer, which is a weird priority during war.
Yeah.
Even though Athena is the war goddess, like you're gonna upkeep that really nicely, right?
Yeah.
But this was like presentation for someone of importance. So you can infer from that somebody was coming to visit the temple that didn't normally do so.
Got it.
Which means that somebody is like coming to Troy, which is
Got it.
weird because it's in the middle of a siege.
Right. Great. Okay. I'm gonna BS a story to the king.
Awesome. He's got this like massive beard and really piercing eyes. He's like in his 40s at this point. He's got scars and is like the kind of strong that like we think of strong as like very muscled and like that kind of guy.
Yeah, like
We're talking like Scottish strong. Like this is a
big,
sturdy guy. Like
Yeah.
strongman competition,
Yeah.
not like muscle man competition.
Yeah, not
right?
like a lean body fat.
No.
Just
This
like
is a guy who will
massive.
grab a giant tree and chuck it across the field.
He's like
It's
that
guy.
from Brave. He's like that guy.
So like the dad from Brave.
He's like, you said
what about
Scottish.
the dad from How to Train Your
If you
Dragon?
had the chance
That
to
guy,
change it.
yes.
A Viking?
Oh.
That's what I was imagining when I said the guy from Brave.
So you're getting your not Disney.
I think all Scottish people are the same, and a Scottish wedding.
So he clocks you as, like, I remember you, Athena's kid. Doesn't know your name.
No, that's great, and I don't need to tell him until he asks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even presume.
He says, what do you have?
I take a step forward, I don't sit, I stand and meet his gaze, and I say,
He
well,
looks over to Michigo.
my bard.
Bard and Ward.
Hi.
It's unique, but his healing magic has proven incredibly useful today in saving the
No,
life.
I'm sorry. Could you just... Where'd you go? Nice to meet you.
His healing magic has proven quite useful today in the saving of Captain Hagnon.
Appreciate your efforts.
Alright, now sit over there. I hate to come with less news than I would have liked to have discovered, but Athena's wisdom has not smiled on us. I was visiting the Temple of Athena and struggled to find any substantial information other than it looked as though they were in preparations for someone to come visit Troy. And having been in and around the temple my whole life, it was unique and specific, as though they were preparing for someone to arrive. I couldn't glean any insights on who that might be, and I'm sorry for that, Your Highness. But I hope that's enough to... It was enough to worry me, enough to alert me, and I hope that you, in your wisdom and power, can run with that.
You're telling me that they were making Athena's temple look nice in the middle of war?
Yes.
That was your report?
Yes. Yes. But, sir, I know the temple. It's unusual. It's unnatural. It's incredibly specific. Some entity is arriving that they are having to pull out all the stops for. And I think
Make an insight check at that.
he's gonna be not happy with me. 13.
Okay. You see a flicker of recognition in his eyes when you say pulling out the stops for someone special.
And I cannot presume, so I didn't want to provide any faulty information, but instead leave it to your judgment as leader of this army on what to do with a very specific piece of intel that only one as close to Athena
Great,
as
so
I can
you
provide.
can get
Yes.
into Troy, correct?
Yes.
Clearly?
Yes, clearly.
Okay.
And in fact, am planning to return. To go back to the temple and investigate this information further. Just wanted to get it to you as soon as possible without delay, and then return and, scout and maybe see if I could figure out who this entity may be, and do some reconnaissance on the temple itself specifically.
Achoo! Turns around like this. Hey, did you just say that we were going over to Troy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just like a lie, right?
This
Like,
is message? You're messaging?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Did you say that we're going into Troy?
I did.
That's a lie, right?
I died there, dude. We gotta go check it out. We
Okay.
have to go back while we're here.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that.
Nope.
Carry on, go
We'll
ahead.
figure it out.
He says, well, if you survive long enough to find out anything useful, let me know. You hear the tent flap opening behind you, and acknowledge that there's a new person coming in.
Great.
Briseis has entered the tent.
Hey, robots.
She comes and like turns around you and goes, well, hey again.
Hey there! I give her a little
She says like, absolutely not.
Great.
Hey! This is so cool!
She looks over to
So
King
cool.
Agamemnon. He looks and says, getting a report. Goes, right, a report.
Mm-hmm.
About the healing from today, or?
Oh, no. I would leave that in your capable hands to communicate to King Agamemnon. You don't need us.
Right.
We're just giving reports of my latest news from reconnaissance in Troy and our plan to return there.
Agamemnon stops. He's like, you're excused.
Great, thank you.
Mhm.
And
Wait, I just had a few questions actually. I thought we were supposed to be asking some.
Make an insight check.
This is awesome.
on him?
Anyone you want.
Do it.
Oh my god,
Do
yeah,
it.
I want to see his reaction.
Oh,
24.
incredible. Agamemnon is shocked
Yeah.
that someone came to him and said, actually, I have a couple questions.
In a way, on a 24, Madison, will you rank me shocked and appalled? Or shocked as in, like, yeah, fucking go for it?
Shocked. And it's that thing that's like, this is new and funny.
Right, like, is he
It's
endearing
interesting.
enough? Is
What
this
the
endearing
hell is
enough
happening now?
that even if it's just pity or funny
Intrigue.
that he could get something here? Or is it like, we're gonna be
Killed?
hung? Yeah.
He doesn't look
Pissed off yet?
He doesn't
Yes.
look murderous.
Okay, I won't
He
grab
looks confused
and amused,
and
perhaps?
slightly amused, perhaps.
I will let Michiko continue for a minute.
Briseis full-on smiles and is like,
I love her. She's so scary. I
I love her. She girl boss.
they both, like, just look to you and go, and she goes, questions
Yeah,
for General Agamemnon?
yeah. Right? No? I mean, that's what we came to. Anyway,
You go. You go.
well,
Ask your questions, the questions that you have, to King Agamemnon.
sorry, I know you're acting so weird. Hey, so anyway, listen. We were trying to get some information.
Are you looking at Agamemnon or Briseis?
Agamemnon.
Okay.
We were trying to get some information on Brutus because, well, he, defected and he took 80 men. And, well, I'm a gift from the gods. Mel is too, actually. And I'm supposed to get information on how we can figure out, where he went or what his intentions are because
Why do
that
the
way,
gods care about a captain who defected?
apparently he's gonna turn the war over. Right, Mel?
Brutus, right? That's his name?
Yes.
Looks over to Briseis and she's like, I don't know.
Oh,
Captain Brutus.
I thought you would have known.
a general underneath Antiphus, who you were just speaking to.
Captain.
Yes,
Under
yeah.
General. And
Yes.
the gods think that Brutus is important in this war and his 80 men.
The gods think that Mujigo's trying to, remember that some of this is a half lie.
Right.
The gods know that. No, the gods. Basically.
What do
it's-
you need from me so you can get out of my tent?
Do you know where he went?
No. Nobody does. No one that I mean, you'd have to. I would start with his men, first of all. Apparently he had a lot to say to them.
Well, we kind of already got that. Okay. Start with his men.
I'm sorry, was that not a good answer?
No, I mean, it was.
Were you looking for something more?
No, that
He's now visibly getting angry that you, just completely deflected his response. Was my knowledge of a captain who defected one of, I don't know, hundreds that I'm in charge of wasn't satisfying for you?
you have been more than generous with your time.
It's not like
You
it
will
wasn't
be
satisfying. It just, was the exact same thing a lowly captain told me earlier. Not that I think he's lowly, but apparently captains aren't all that important here. At least that's kind of how people are making it seem.
Briseis is like, you gotta step in here.
I did you not hear me try?
I think what General Agamemnon is saying is he doesn't know the particulars of this case, so unless you have any other specific questions or any information that's useful to the general of the Greek army, you may want to leave. General Agamemnon, he goes,
Gone.
or sing me a song.
Sing him a song. Yes,
Wait,
he's a
what?
bard. Sing a song. Sing.
You said you were a bard, right?
And Briseis can attest that it was incredibly moving to gentleman earlier when you performed.
Agamemnon looks to Briseis and she's like, he killed a couple people, I don't know.
Perform, do something, sing anything. Anything.
We already got our...
Just a chew.
Yeah.
You pissed this man off. Sing him a fucking song so we don't die.
I can play something, but I don't really sing.
Fine, play something.
Okay,
God.
God. I got it.
I just love the split screen of your interactions with a bunch of men and this happening in Agamemnon's
This
tent.
is awesome.
I just
love
have
this
a way
episode.
of fucking up every social interaction.
It's my favorite episode
You
so
would
far.
Oh my god.
The paladin is killing it. The bard just absolutely nailing it. Just, oh my god. Okay, go.
How is it that Sophie's the face?
Right.
I'm gonna pull out the bamboo organ pipe thing.
Yeah.
Please be good. Please
gonna
be
be great.
good. Or we can never come back here. Say it's good.
That is...
Say a high number.
That's not a high number.
It's gotta be a little bit high though.
That's an actual one.
No, it's not! No, it's not! That's a 12!
No.
That's a 12! That's
What?
not a 1!
Thank God. I'm sorry. I was like, okay, cool, no, great, awesome, great.
It's next to the
I
20.
thought
It can't be a 1. I was like, why are you being
You
so
scared
dramatic?
it. Sorry.
I was like, why are you being so dramatic? It's a 12!
What do you add to performance?
18?
Oh,
add
six.
18. I add 6. I'm gonna
Oh,
add 6.
okay.
God.
So it's a total of 18?
Yeah.
You
What,
go.
what do you play?
You have to get more legible dice.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
you
It was
play-
just that the
you play
goals
Sinners?
of the thing.
Play Sinners.
You play Sinners again.
Play Billy Joel.
You play the Beatles.
Wait, no. I'm on my coat. I'm on the organ pipe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Hot Cross Buns.
You're playing Hot Cross Buns for General Agamemnon?
I'm gonna play.
Don't get it twisted. It's an 18.
I'm
supposed to give you an 18.
I'm going to play Hot Cross Buns
Better than you've ever heard.
on a fucking organ pipe.
General
Better than you've ever heard in your life. No. This is gonna be like, what did you say? Epic proportions.
Epic proportions.
Or whatever the fuck this is going to ring out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is going to ring out
This
and
is the
carry.
flute that sounds like
Yeah,
an organ.
yeah,
It
yeah.
sounds like correct.
You do like Amadeus trills on it
Think of like
in the
think,
middle.
just
Yes.
think of like
Like-
all you couldn't accomplish on that just plastic recorder.
You gotta give
This
me a
is gonna
sample
get
of
all
what
of,
this
like,
sounds
the-
like. You
just
gotta
think
give
of,
me a
like,
sample.
sing it.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
do it.
This is the melody of Hot Cross Buns. There it is.
There we go.
Let him cook.
Keep cooking.
Fucking let him
I'm
cook.
listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna start over.
Start over, Hot Cross Oh, there was like an intro before the.
Through the Reddit there.
How did we get here?
In game, who is it?
Briseis.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah, she
And she's like, haven't heard that in a while. And
She's heard hot cross buns before. She's canonically heard hot cross buns. That's BC, okay? That's before.
that's Bronze Age.
Yeah. Those cavemen were getting down to hot cross buns.
You have
okay?
no idea. Wow.
The idea of playing Hot Cross Buns for General Agamemnon, the man who killed his own daughter to get to a war, is
to remind him of when things are simpler.
Again, I'm so in Hades Town land
Right.
that I'm like picturing, I'm like, sing a song!
Right.
And the beautiful like Orpheus
Yeah.
just replaced with
First of all, it's not on whatever rinky dinky guitar you got. I'm on a fucking bamboo organ pipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was gorgeous. You've never heard anything like that before.
I've never
heard anything
heard.
like that before.
I've never heard.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now.
You are.
After
I'm
this,
so glad you thought
and
that.
now
I
this.
actually-
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Okay. Briseis is clapping, and she's like, I mean, you gotta give it to the kid.
How's
That
that?
wasn't bad.
It was pretty good.
And General Agamemnon, King Agamemnon, just looks at you and goes, get out of my temple.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a great night, sir.
But is he a little bit, you know, he's like got a little smile
Get
about
out of
it,
my
or-
tent. He said.
It's you. Make an insight check.
Hallelujah.
I'm not even there, sorry.
Natural 20.
We can read him like a fucking book.
A dirty 25.
Oh
What does he think of us? Tell me everything.
You see in this man's face,
Does he remember my name?
he's losing. He doesn't remember your name.
Oh.
He does not remember your name. He is losing a war. He's just had a huge fight with his generals. He has had a long day at battle. And he just watched a little kid that he's never seen before play an instrument he's never seen before. The simplest little melody. This is the best part of his day, dude. Like, he has been having L's across the board all day. Watching this absolute mess of a performance from a bard.
It was an 18!
It was an 18.
Take
it was
that back.
really good. It was a really good performance of Hot Cross
That's
Bun.
what I thought you
It
said.
was a really good. He killed Hot Cross Bun.
Boom!
Yeah.
Not to
Thank
bring it back to
you.
this.
Killed
Boom!
That it made him laugh.
Yeah.
But on the inside, he's not gonna laugh openly. He's not gonna encourage this behavior.
Okay, well, Muchiko.
But he's absolutely 1000% amused by this entire interaction.
Love that. Muchiko is kind of like, okay, well, usually that kills back home. Hey, Briseis.
He just walks into, he gets up and just walks into his, the next compartment of the tent. He's gone. It's just you and
I'm
Briseis
walking
now.
backwards out,
Look, I know that things are tense between you and, Achilles and Patroclus and all that,
She
so
looks at you
I
what?
I pick him up
What
and
do I have
run
to do
out.
to never see you
So I was
two
just
again?
trying to wish you
pick
good
him
luck.
up and run!
Make an athletics check! Make a grapple check! Are you resisting?
Yes!
Okay, make a grapple check! Make an athletics check!
Boom, boom.
Athletics, 11.
14.
Boom!
You grab him,
I'm just
pick
saying.
him up,
Mel, what?
and just start
Have an
walking.
excellent evening.
Mel, I'm just. Hey, good luck with Achilles.
You're out.
Going to strangle you.
What? What do you mean you're gonna strangle me?
The two sentries outside, the two you did not interact with before this, are cackling.
Oh my god.
Losing
Can I punch
it.
one of them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, do it.
Make an unarmed attack.
Oh.
That's good.
That's not cocked.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you punch. When you punch him in the face?
Just in the stomach, chest.
In the solar plexus.
I just want to push
roll
him down.
damage.
I just want to push him down.
Okay.
No.
Laughing at us.
You
Don't
push
be
him
a
down
fucking
by
wuss. You
like
punched
this?
Are you
I know.
Are you pushing him over? Are you
You-
trying to push him
No,
over? Or are you
you
punching him?
punched him.
I want
damn
to
it.
punch him and I want to knock him down.
Yeah.
I agree.
I want to punch
This
him
guy
down
is
in the-
cackling. Like he is doubled over cackling. You
Damage.
deck him.
Whoa. 3
Falls
damage.
completely over. The other guy stands up really quickly and he's like, you. And starts coming at
Oh,
you.
Muchiko
You're
steps in front
okay.
and throws a punch.
Roll initiative.
You guys!
You gotta roll initiative.
18, 18.
Oh my god. Dirty 20.
Punch him. Punch him. Roll. Punch him.
Oh my gosh,
I can't breathe.
What is going on?
I go first then?
Yeah.
We're gonna kill these squirrels.
For laughing at your obvious craziness. For screaming, good luck with the killing. I got mad. You guys.
Okay, roll to attack. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me what you do.
I just fucking I punch him.
You punch him. Make
Yeah.
an unarmed
You got
strike.
an
18.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you hit.
Yeah. Just like damage is 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Don't kill them. Right outside of Agamemnon.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm also gonna introduce the mechanic here that you can't roll to hit, like, you can't do damage to someone, but you can't do non-lethal damage. So,
Yeah.
okay, great. So, okay, Mel, you're next. What do you do?
I can.
One guy is prone, the other guy's just been punched by Mujigo, and it took. What damage did you do that guy?
Wait, you did 3.
I did 3 damage.
Prone? Oh, because he was already doubled over. Okay.
Yeah, he fell over. That was.
Right. I see.
Oh my gosh, I can't
This is crazy.
breathe. This is insane. Okay, I can't believe this is our first fight. Okay, go. What do you do,
just
Mel?
grab Muchigo and action dash run.
Okay, great.
We punch these guards.
They're gonna take an opportunity attack on you.
Okay, great.
That's another nat 1!
We're killing it.
Okay.
We're winning the game.
Okay, the other one's gonna roll.
From prone, isn't it disadvantage if you sound?
Disadvantage on the
Yeah, get him.
Oh my gosh, he rolled a nat 20.
No, he got a 5. He got a 5. Oh wait, no, I'm not there.
No, you're not there.
Disadvantage,
It's just
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, great. So hold on, give me
Oh.
1 second. He's gonna try to hit you
Damn.
with.
Madison didn't even
Unarmed
see.
attack is just athletics, right?
Madison didn't even
Yeah.
see that just barely.
Madison didn't even see me spread
He
eagle.
rolled a 15. Does that? Is
That
your
does
armor class?
hit my armor
Okay,
class.
great.
Fuck.
He's just
Oh.
punching you, so it's just gonna be a D4.
Okay,
You take 1 point of
I'll
damage.
take it. I'll take
You
it.
he like
gets
reaches your back as you run away, and you just take like 1 tiny bit of damage.
You grapple me again?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
trying?
Don't fight me this time.
Are you going
Do you
with?
want to stay?
Well, now I'm upset because he hit her again.
Are you gonna stay? Is this going to be a grapple check between you
You're
two again?
pulling me?
Please don't
Oh.
tell me that we didn't get all of that.
No, it was just
Just
your
at the
video for a
end.
second. You're good.
Oh my gosh, if we had missed all of that, I was gonna cry.
You're pulling me this way as you get hit again.
So are
I
you
don't even
making
know.
an?
I'm gonna swing at him again.
Okay, so I need you two to make a grapple check again.
How's
Athletics check.
Oh, okay.
So-
athletics.
Don't fight me.
I'm not trying to. It's just I'm defending your honor. God
Don't
damn it.
defend my honor.
6.
14 again.
Okay, you're out of melee range with him, so you can cast a spell if you want, but you're out of melee range. You can't hit him.
You bet your fucking ass I'm gonna do some vicious goddamn mockery.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
mock him on the
You bet
way.
your
Okay,
fucking
what
ass
do
I'm
you
gonna do some
scream?
vicious.
What do you have to do a spell attack? Yes.
It's just a cantrip.
Right.
Oh,
but
but
you have
yes,
to
yes.
roll the hit.
As we're running away.
Is
Is this the one on the ground?
Huh?
I
Is
think
this
we
one on the
The
ground?
one that hit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Okay,
we
roll
peek
to
right
hit.
now.
It's a spell attack, no?
I don't think it is.
It's just.
Oh no, wisdom DC 14.
Oh,
Yes.
it's me. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
How do you check the
You know, Sentry's really known for their wisdom.
stream?
Oh, actually, that was actually really good. You got a 16 on the die.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so he passes. Does he take any damage from that?
Well, he passed.
Right, but sometimes spells take half damage if you pass.
I don't know for sure.
I have no idea.
What the heck?
What the heck?
He what? But you still get in his head and make a sound. He just doesn't
Okay,
take any
what do
damage.
you scream as Mel drags you away?
Let's go!
What's your vicious mockery that you yell at this guy?
I'll cross your hot buns!
It's like, both of them are like, you get out of here!
How have we gotten here?
I don't know. I had so many other plans for this session. None of this was a plan.
How have I gotten here? Oh my god.
Okay, I think we should take a break for a second. I can't breathe.
We've returned.
We've returned. We've come back. Everyone's taking a break. We've taken a sip of water.
For better or for worse.
We danced.
I may or may not have had a little bit more Celsius. It had to happen.
It did.
Okay. You have a skirmish with these sentries. One of them is prone. One of them is screaming back at you. You yell
I'll cross your hot buns.
Crazy.
as you're being half carried by Mel away.
Under my arm like this, where he's flat.
Yeah.
Let me at him. Let me
Carry
at him.
him like this.
100%.
Scrappy dude.
Running? Yeah.
100%.
Scrappy
Yes.
Scooby and Scrappy Doo
Yeah.
style.
Tell me where you go.
Hide anywhere.
Great. Great. Roll to stealth.
Roll to stealth.
Roll
Roll
to
to
stealth.
stealth.
You gotta do that shit with disadvantage because you're carrying my ass.
I got advantage! I got boots,
You
mama!
got boots. You can
Boots.
you can
You're
flat.
carrying me,
Which-
goddammit.
Don't fight Madison. We need this.
So wait, you have to roll flat, my love, because you rolled. Joe is giving you disadvantage.
No, she's not!
Yes, she is.
Fine.
She's actively screaming at someone.
I did fail the thing though, miserably.
You're still yelling.
That's-
That's still noise.
Okay. 18.
Damn, holy
That
shit.
is
You put your hand over my mouth.
Yes.
It's like
I go to choke
You
him
choked
me out.
and
Don't
remember
choke him.
that
He has trauma.
I say,
You just get into a tent.
little brother with trauma.
It's empty.
Okay, good. Sit him down. Okay. That decision I made to punch that one guard, stupid.
Yeah, he totally should have hit you though. He should have been laughing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But also, we can't be doing that here. I set a bad example for you, an impressionable young mind. I was stressed. I was freaking out. But I want you to understand that is not the way we can operate around here. But now we have to find Rosemary. Where is Rosemary?
You hear, no,
I am a soldier. My blade is quite sharp. I put it in enemies and right in their heart. Oh, I am a soldier. My shield is quite strong. I kill all the people, especially the wrong.
Wait, what's the last line? What was the last
Oh, I am a soldier. My helmet is true. I ski all my brothers like you and like you. I am a soldier. My armor don't break. I go through the chances that everyone takes.
people are crying.
She's like so joy. She's like so filled with joy, and
You have to explain to our audience why you keep crying.
Oh no! Okay, sorry guys. Hey guys, when I feel any strong emotion, when I feel any strong emotion, but especially when I'm laughing or when I'm trying not to laugh, I cry. It just has to come out somewhere. Okay.
I just shot boogers out my nose.
That's see, things have to come out. They have to come out some way. Sometimes boogers, sometimes here. Okay, when I'm angry, I cry. When I'm especially when I'm loving the company of my
Lord
lovely
God.
friends. Yes, I'm crying, and this
need
will
to
not
sing
be the
this
last.
song.
Yeah, keep singing the soldier song that
Okay.
you wrote.
I know! You hear this song at the top of your lungs, you recognize it immediately. That's Rosemary. Immediately. You are a mile away from her, and you can hear her singing and people singing along.
Singing along.
They're trying to just like, there's just drunk guys going,
They don't know where I'm going. They've never heard this shit before. I go, let me finish it off strong. Oh, I am a soldier. My arrow fly far. I go to the battle and then to the bar.
You've now collected the encampments around this encampment, so there's minimum 100 guys.
Yeah.
They're all gonna fight in the air. They're all cheering for you. You get picked up at one
Never
point.
been on
You're crowd surfing.
Oh! I fall on my head, dude. Like,
They're like, oh my gosh, this armor's so much heavier.
yeah,
than
it's so
expected.
heavy and rigid. Like rigid. Like they're trying to, and it's short.
Right.
They drop me on
They
my
grab
head.
you, but you don't get hurt because you got your armor on, so it's okay.
I know.
You come in, you see there's a crowd around Rosemary on the ground.
This is my nightmare. This is absolutely my nightmare. Today is my nightmare. This has all been a dream, and I didn't actually die, and I'm walking towards it. And I didn't actually go to hell.
Those are my friends! You guys! Check it out. Everybody, sing song. I point to them. And they are the ones. Okay, sister
keep
and their bonds.
Nope.
Hi! They just keep going. They turn away, they just keep going, so now it's just you guys.
We have to go.
We have to go!
No, not we. Hey, look.
What?
We have to go.
Wait, what now?
I think so.
Why? We're not in trouble or anything.
Because we punched Agamemnon's guards and said that we would cross their hot buns, and you have created a mob of drunk soldiers that are all going to die.
Why?
Sorry?
Punching Agamemnon's stuff. Why are you punching Agamemnon's stuff? Hey, why are you punching Agamemnon's stuff?
Now.
Okay.
I don't think
say
that we
bye?
can stay the night here.
Can I say bye?
Fuck, fine, say bye. Say bye now.
I go to one person.
Just one guy, just one random guy.
Bye.
It's fine.
There's a random guy who comes over to you and goes, You're great.
You're great.
You're really great.
I kiss him on the lips.
He
I kiss him on the lips.
fully starts making out with
Oh
you.
my god. Oh, I can't. I have to go.
No, it happened again?
I go to
What's happening? Can
Oh,
I use my phone?
I know. Can we kill my phone?
Can we kill your phone?
I think it's
Can we
maybe
use my
because I
phone?
put it on
Oh,
low power
no
mode.
power
That's
mode.
definitely it.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, if it happens again, we're switching to my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep
I
going,
go
keep
to
going.
the.
I'm
I
too
go to the.
important!
I go to the next guy and I kiss.
That was a
and
joke.
I kiss him.
That was a joke that no one laughed at.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fully kisses you.
Yeah.
He's
I
trying to make
move
out
him
with
away.
you.
I go to
Okay.
the next guy. I kiss him on the lips.
This guy, like, looks at you.
He rolls a 5.
He starts making out with you. He starts making out with you immediately.
Yes.
This
I
guy
pull away. I
is
pull away.
So
I pull away.
hot.
What is this
guy?
whole
This is
controlling
the
of the-
hottest
Is this
guy
a
that
thing?
you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Tell us, this is the first time that you've done your
divination roll.
divine. You've used your divine.
Yeah.
Like, thing. What does that look like?
Like in this moment in
This
particular,
moment in particular.
my eyes start glowing. My hair's like, and I just look so fucking hot to this man.
Yes.
He
correct.
has his
And
defenses
to-
lower.
To give you some context, I was rolling to see if this guy was gay or not.
Oh,
And you
I made
That's
him
immediately
straight.
where my mind went.
I made him bi. I made
you
him bi.
him attracted to
I made
you.
him bi.
And he suddenly, you just see this
He
flash
sees my
of
sharp
realization.
features.
Yes.
They're very masculine,
Just extremely
Yeah.
beautiful, tall, armored woman.
muscular.
And he comes towards you and
Yeah.
just cups your face really softly and is like, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
I will always.
And leans in, kisses you so softly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So softly.
Oh my god.
We have to go.
No.
We have to leave now.
They're having a
Hang
whole
on.
now.
I
He
grab
breaks away
Hagnon.
and
I
he
gotta
goes-
grab Hagnon.
Yes.
Don't, please.
You grab Hagnon?
Yeah, I love you. I never forget you either. And then I grab Hagnon immediately after.
Hagnon turns around. He's like, what?
I bring
What?
him. I bring him in for a hug.
He's so drunk at this point.
Hug,
Guys.
hug.
Just gives you such a tight,
Yeah.
like strong hug that it's like it sounds like he's trying to crush your armor, but
Oh my God.
can't.
I whisper in his ear. Truly, honestly, I will remember your words forever. I'm not even joking. This isn't a drunk. This isn't a drunk in me.
No, this isn't drunk at
No.
all. No.
This is me.
This is me.
Yeah. This is you. I give him a peck on the lips.
He does the same thing,
and-
and he just lets you go.
And yeah. Thank you, sir,
Thank you.
Captain. We have to go.
Relax.
I don't think I can. If we stay here, I'm not gonna sleep.
Stop,
We have
stop.
to go.
Oh, stop.
Ooh.
Yo, hey. Take a deep
That guy
breath.
is still just staring at you.
Why are you freaking out? It's fine. Look at what Rosemary did. I'm pretty sure she's the one who made all of this happen.
Yeah.
These people just had a terrible day in war, alright? Just let them relax, let her have fun. Captain Hagnon clearly just got some bad news.
And we angered
Another guy
Agamemnon,
that not
and now 100 men are this. Like this.
happy! They're tired. It's been a long day. Just let them relax.
I'm gonna throw up.
You just need to
He comes
take a
over.
deep breath, alright? Just take a deep
You watch Rosemary start making out with
I can pee my pants, you guys.
We're having a child.
This is the most people that Rosemary has ever been with.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He just fully starts making out with you immediately.
We have to get Rosemary now, or we're gonna find out where babies come from. We have to
Oh, wait,
go.
wait.
No, wrong.
He starts dancing with you. You start hearing music in the background. Somebody's starting to play a lyre.
No.
I went to the battle. That was the end. And then I was here where I saw my friend.
You're here when you. Okay, great. And I take away from.
Find me tomorrow.
No,
I
stop.
find everything.
Find me
Living.
Living! It turns around.
Insane.
You guys have stepped away from the crowd at this point, so they're away. You guys have stepped.
Oh my god, how did you get so drunk? Why did you get so drunk?
How did I get so drunk? Drinking. Duh! Yours, like, what of yours?
Did you get any
I have
information?
so much information.
Like, okay.
Okay, so let's have a. Whoa. Hang on a sec. Whoa! I gotta sit down. I can't sit down right now. I can't sit down. Okay. Brutus is like, okay, so he's tagging them on, and they're with each other. And then he's saying, the 80 men, he says, we're gonna go. So he said, I have a prophecy, but he don't tell him what it was.
A prophecy.
He had a prophecy. He didn't tell him what it was. He didn't show him the map. He didn't show him the map.
map? He had a map?
No, because they didn't say they were gonna go, so he can't show him the map. So then they don't even know where he's going unless they go. So they don't go. So then he goes to them, and then they say, he says to them, what he's saying to them was, I gotta kill the gods.
What?
That's
Yes,
the
yeah,
one.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
trying to do that.
Yeah.
Which is
So
why he
he's
started
going
with
to
us.
Troy. He's getting on a what's it called? So big woman. What's it?
Big woman?
Yes,
Big woman.
It's like Amazon, and he's trying to go get an Amazon, and the Amazon can lead him to the Amazons.
The Amazon's
Gonna lead him to the
He
Amazons.
knows where
they know
how does-
where they are, so she already knows where they are.
He
so
knows where
just
they
asked-
are?
No, that the Amazon knows where they are. He has the Amazon, so they're leading him where they are.
Mel, come on.
They're leading the You guys are have to listen to me. They're leading the Amazon is leading them to the Amazons, and he's gonna take the Amazons. He's gonna kill the gods. So then he's probably starting with the demigods. He's gonna kill the demigods. Then he's gonna go on to the bigger gods. That's what's going on.
Mel.
So they're in Troy,
Mel.
or he went to
all
Troy.
This strategy. What? They
He went to Troy. He got the Amazon. Amazon lead him to
Pause.
What's it called? Okay.
The Amazons are in Troy?
No, was Amazon in Troy. There's one Amazon. It's like not.
One Amazon
I
in Troy.
don't know if there's Amazon in Troy. All I know is there's Amazon in Troy. There's one Amazon.
How long ago? Now? 2
when
weeks
he was
ago?
Leaving, so it was like
So
a long
3 weeks
time
ago.
ago.
No,
yeah.
3 weeks ago. We know the
That's a
timeline.
long time ago.
It's not a long time
so
ago.
agree to disagree on that one.
Mel,
It's
what?
okay.
We're not gonna get any good information like this. She's out
We
of her
got-
mind.
I just gave you so much information that's good. What? Don't snap it. It's a.
What are you doing? You actually seriously believe any of the things coming out of her mouth? On Amazon? They're not even real.
We have
You
to get
so
out of here.
you just doubt me. You just use your amulet, okay? Because I'm telling you the truth.
Hey, you know what? Actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read her minds. Learn what she learned an hour ago.
I'm just needing to make sure that this is. I mean, you're saying that she got everyone I just feel like this is kind of a lot, and I'm not
When
sure
you
how
get
much I
information,
do
you
it.
get information when people sober. No, do you get any information?
Yes.
No. No.
I didn't
Doubt
get
it. Doubt
great.
it. You punch people.
You
That's
don't
what you
know
did.
that.
Yeah.
You don't know that we punched 2 guards.
You did. You said we picked. You said guards afterwards. We hit the guard and
Oh,
now
you're
we're
right.
chasing afterwards. I remember. I'm not stupid.
You're not stupid. I never
I'm
called you
casting my
stupid.
medallion of goddamn
Great.
I've
love.
never
Great,
called you
great. You're on her, correct?
Yes,
On
just,
Rosemary?
just making sure this shit is
What
real.
are your surface thoughts?
What are your service?
I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb.
You're gonna have to focus her. more
I'm not
specifically.
dumb. I didn't.
Hey,
Mel, bring just
You're
Mel.
you're so smart.
Yeah.
You're a daughter of
And I was
Themis.
making it, and everybody's happier.
and everyone's happier.
Yeah.
And what did you learn from them?
And I learned what I tell you, which is where the Agamemnon said, Agamemnon said that Brutus didn't tell him anything because he didn't want to see the map and he didn't want to talk about the prophecy. So he goes over to Troy and he gets.
You start hearing a really drunk version of the conversation.
No,
between-
you just get
Of
more drunk
Hagnon?
thoughts.
Yeah, of the conversation she had with Hagnon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she's repeating it, but she's drunk. Like
She's just
getting
saying things like
surface thoughts of a
Agamemnon.
drunk person.
Yeah.
But in like
I can.
For some reason, I was like, "Oh yeah, this will work. We'll get clear thoughts."
I'm
So
gonna
you're
go-
seeing
how thoughts work.
Are they seeing me talking to Hagnon though?
Like
I mean,
I think that
well,
it's
it's
like
windy,
I
but it's-
replay conversations in my head when I'm repeating them back to somebody, right?
Yeah.
So like that's what you're hearing, but it's through a drunk lens. Like she's still drunk. That's still gonna impact her ability.
You're
to
seeing
think through this
Hagnon
conversation.
talking to me, but he's saying it drunk still.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Now
just saying to Rosemary.
cursive and cursive.
And he didn't tell me anything. And then he goes,
If you'd like to probe deeper, you absolutely can, and you can roll with disadvantage on a saving throw if you want to.
Yeah,
I mean,
wanna-
I'm pretty drunk.
I want to.
resist it.
I want
I don't think
to
so.
probe deeper.
Okay, probe deeper.
Yeah.
What are your
I'm
like?
very receptive right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to
What
kiss
do you
everybody.
think? What do you think your deeper thoughts are at this moment? Oh, thank you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
betrayed me.
You threw the dice.
Yeah, I did.
I really did.
That is good to be appreciated. Because I've never been appreciated except by one person and they weren't even, and now they're not even around. And I got sisters, but that's not, or brother, sister. I have siblings and whatever, but that's not the same because they don't even know and they don't even see me like the way that
You're
they saw me.
filled with this like deep loneliness as you probe deeper into Rosemary, of just like this depth of someone who has been alone for years, and that this interaction with Hagnon seems to have like brought that up a ton. So while you're still getting all of this information again through a drunk lens, you also get this cover of like appreciation for the first time from someone, even though it is in like an insane drunken environment. Like it is sincere from both of them in this moment.
Yeah. Mochiko starts to like well up, but is trying really hard to just like play it off as whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Just like, Mel, just stop,
I'm
okay?
still deeply unempathetic.
Mel, just give it a
Okay.
rest, okay? Mel, stop. It's fine. It's like, just appreciate the fact that she's told us something, okay?
I just working hard.
She is working really hard.
Yeah, okay.
Look, you're just kind of intense right now. I think it's just gonna be best if we just get some rest or
I
something.
just feel like it's a whole battle. It's just making us bad.
I'm
We're
still
not
in there.
bad.
I'm just like,
Mochiko starts crying.
like taking the one thing I was telling
Please,
us. Like,
don't do that. 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 Don't.
look,
don't.
look. I don't know if anyone's told you this, but like, I think I'm really proud to call you my sister. Bursts out sobbing, just sobs, snots into his toga. I've just never had family
Oh
before.
my god! I just hold him. I love you.
Is Mel in the middle of this, or are you outside
I'm
of this?
standing and watching. It's so much. This is not how my family of Athena operates with this level of emotion.
I've
And
got
you know-
this in. He's literally got her in the head being, I'm lonely, no one appreciates me.
I described it right.
Oh, I'm so afraid.
And I know.
Muchiko's already afraid that he's gonna get kissed right now.
I'm not gonna kiss you. I'm not gonna kiss you.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
I just want you to know it's like one of the hardest things to do in this world.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even do it like you, okay? Like, you're just like small, but you're doing this, okay? It's like, you are what you're like open to being sensitive and feeling and expressing yourself, and at times it's really hard to do that because there's like a lot of anger and danger around. It'd be so easy for you to like shell it up and put it away, but you're not doing that, and you're sharing your gift with other people, and that's beautiful.
Am I getting that this is like projecting right now, or like
This
am I
is
able
real.
to?
This is me. This is what I'm saying. What I seen in you.
Well, okay. So this isn't like she's talking about herself. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I put up those boundaries, okay,
Right.
and I hide from them, but you don't do that. And I think that is so brave, and that is so grown, and that is strong, okay? Because it's armor, that's not strong, okay? Hiding behind this armor, that's not strong. That's hiding. You are out there, and I bet you're like, it's your token on the
I
outside
am-
of the race.
It's on the side.
Okay, and just bear, just open, just let yourself be, and that is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you. I mean it, I meant it when I said that, I really do. And I know that's hard, but this is me, I'm opening up, I'm being weak and I'm being open. And I love you, and I know that you know it.
I think I'm following.
Your thing is like, you've done so much. I grabbed two of your fingers. You've done so much and you've been running around, playing the guy. Spreading the information, but like, who's there for you on the deeper level, okay? But now we're there for you in the deeper level. And that's not gonna change. They can't take us away from that.
You've completely lost me.
She goes just like
Somebody stop.
inching out, just like kind of.
I'll go for as long as you love me, okay? I love you, and I love you, and she gets like something becomes strong and grounded in this moment. Like she kind of, I love you, and I love you, and I want you to know that we can only grow from here. And guess what? And I'm not even saying I'm not trying to be crazy, okay? I'm not doing that. I would die for you. And I'm not joking. Okay? Because you guys matter.
What the heck's that?
And I slap a branch. I don't know, there's a branch.
What's that?
Just fighting me.
No, it's okay.
No, it's-
leave the branch.
okay.
Leave the branch. It's okay. You don't need to fight the branch. Thanks.
I don't need to fight.
You don't need. And Mel really does laugh for the first time. You don't need to fight the branch.
Because that's like, you guys call me, I feel it, and then I'm safe and I don't need to fight.
You don't. Yeah. No. And. Wow. I guess I would die for you guys too.
Don't joke. Don't kid.
I wasn't planning on it. There's no jokes here.
When I say that.
I would die for you.
God. Wow.
That's so bashful.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're siblings. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
I still think that staying here is a bad idea right now, but
You start hearing some drunk guys outside. It was like, it's time, and two guys come into this tent that you just randomly got in and go, whoa,
this isn't your tent.
This is our tent.
This isn't your tent. You're lost,
is-
bro.
We can persuasion check with advantage.
Bad. Well, I got a nat 1 and a 9, which is an 11. Boom. You're
Goes-
drunk.
That's my stuff.
We're
it's
just
not.
keeping it
My
warm for you.
Stuff. Goes over and lays down. Just
Great.
passes out.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it's time for bed. Are you sure we have to leave right now?
I just don't feel safe. I don't feel. It doesn't.
Where exactly are you trying to get? So you want to go to Troy now?
Well, if.
I don't really think we're gonna be able to sneak in anywhere with our sister.
Quiet. This guy starts snoring so loud.
Maybe you're right. From a strategy perspective, the morning might give us a greater advantage. Even though I think it's foolish, I think we burned some bridges here. I don't think it's gonna... The longer we stay here, I think the greater risk we're at.
I think you're overthinking things.
I don't think that I'm overthinking this.
My
I think that
performance
you're
was
not
great.
thinking- Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I think we're fine.
You played hot cross buns for the king.
Yeah.
And then yelled at him on the way out while we punched 2 sentries.
I didn't yell at the king on the way out. I was saying good luck to Briseis. And also, I was defending your honor.
I don't need my honor defended.
Well, then maybe you should just...
My honor is not worth defending that way, Muchigo. We just need to tread
about
carefully.
yourself like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
It's not like a self-deprecatory thing.
Okay.
It's just a fact.
Oh, well, that's...
We just shouldn't stay here for very long.
Hey,
We
well...
have places to be. We have to get to Troy. We have to figure out where Brutus went after that, after Delphi, after Athens.
Look, I know. I'm with you on all the things we need to do, but I just don't think we're in the right mind to do any of that right this very second. I say we get some sleep, and then we leave first thing in the morning before anyone knows that we're even gone. Also,
You're right.
Mel,
Don't stick your tongue.
Mel,
Don't stick your tongue out.
Mel!
Don't stick your tongue out. What?
I protected all of my boys back in the orphanage, okay? If anyone ever even thought twice about looking at them funny, I'd be right there. And they were like my brothers. And I've got a sister now. Obviously, that's gonna go to you too. Some guy can't just
sisters.
hit you.
It's 2 of us.
I punched him first.
Doesn't matter. Come on, like what? I never started a fight before? My brothers never started a fight before?
You started fights before?
Come on.
No, really. You got a good left hook or something?
I didn't really get to throw my best swings when I was over there because you were grabbing me and all, but
Yeah.
I can kind of hold my own in a fight, let's just say.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah,
Good
so
to know.
I definitely think your honor is worth defending. Even if you don't think so, I'm always going to be there in a fight. 100%.
Thanks, bud. I push him down.
You actually pushed her.
Oh, yeah.
That was reaching.
That was being too nice.
Yay!
Amazing.
Fine, go to bed.
So you're
Go to bed!
You're in somebody else's tent.
We're going to bed in this.
You're going to bed in this
We're going
tent.
to bed in this
sure.
tent.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Well,
The one we woke up in doesn't have anything in it.
No, it doesn't.
So we should just all get in this.
You just
guy's-
crash next to this guy who's snoring so loudly. You wake up to like horns.
wait, hold on. I'm going to go do this little long rest.
Oh yeah, get a long rest.
Oh, you need no horns. No
Get a
horns.
long rest.
No horns.
Okay, in this moment, this is when I have to decide whether or not to give you disadvantage on stuff for being hungover.
Yeah.
So I don't think I think like a level of exhaustion is fair.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think, when it comes to piercing sounds and bright light, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
You're not
so
going to
fair.
encounter any piercing sounds at a frontline
Or
door.
bright
are
lights.
you?
Or
Daytime.
never.
Never.
You guys, like, all 4 of you, because it's this guy in this tent as well, wake up to just like bugles, horns playing to like wake up everybody. You just hear a collective groan from everyone around here as everyone starts like getting up and is like, the guy next to goes, oh my god, why did we do that? Why did we do that? And he starts looking around and goes, yeah. Yeah.
Did
What?
we kiss? Did we kiss? Be honest.
Kiss?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I'm joking.
Okay.
He goes, and just vomits in the corner.
Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Oh,
we're leaving.
gotta
We're
go.
leaving.
I can't
Oh,
actually
gotta
look.
go.
I can't
We
actually
gotta
look
go.
at- No,
He
we're
starts
not.
trying to put on armor and realizes he's still got his odd from the night before.
He slept in
He
it.
slept in it. Okay. To war! Just
And that's the last we saw that guy.
Yeah, tries to get up, leaves.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Remember when you
so
pointed
dead.
at all those drunk men last night and went, living, living.
This is not one of them.
Tomorrow,
That's
living,
for
living,
sure.
living,
That's-
living.
that's
I know,
for
I
sure.
think we had a 50-50 chance of some of them coming back.
Oh my god.
I'm
A
not
50
sure.
chance of some.
But you know what? It's like...
It's the morning. Where do you guys go? This guy's left.
Do you need to eat, Muchigo?
Yes.
Honestly, that Slim Pickens really held me over.
Okay, great. Let's.
I'm hungry. I do not feel good.
Yeah, bud.
I do not feel good.
Do you remember anything that you learned last night or that you did last night?
Yeah.
Say it like that.
I kissed a lot of guys.
You did.
And you know what?
I think you kissed Captain Hagnon.
I kissed everybody a little. Before you came, I
You
kissed
still
everybody.
drunk?
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
it's a little bit,
Just a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. And you know what? I kiss him again. But not because I love him. Because I think that brotherly love is inspiring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
Don't you think so?
I don't really think it matters what I think right now.
Okay.
Other than,
Yeah.
you should probably get some food in you.
Okay.
And you need to just catch us up on whatever it is you were doing back here. And then we'll catch you up on what we found out, which honestly wasn't really a lot. But after that, we need to go to Troy. Because that's kind of what Mel told King Agamemnon would be doing.
That is true. I think we need to go back to the temple, see where I died, see what the fuck happened.
And, see where Brutus went, too. Because I feel he was there, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
wait!
Hmm?
Oh my goodness. Something, didn't you tell us last night that, like, the Amazons were in Troy or something?
Oh, yeah, that there was an Amazon.
There, I don't. I don't know. Yeah.
Hagnon told you that.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay, great. I was
Rosemary's
Sophie
blackout.
Got it.
Rosemary was a little blackout. She kind of remembers some bits, and she kind of forgot some.
But Mel, you remember
What she
the
told you.
Got
tiny bit of information that you got from the temple was that they were getting ready
for
somebody
something.
special.
Yeah.
So
And there was
You go.
an Amazon that Brutus was friends. They were together.
What?
He was going. Okay.
Oh, we need to get some Slim Pickens in you quick.
Okay.
Okay, we
Yeah.
go get food.
Okay, you
Talk
go get
me
in
through
line,
this
you're
as we
chatting
walk.
through. A bunch of guys come over to you and like just like high five you and are just like having a good time. The one guy that like was so gay and then
That
you
was
had
so
like
bi.
one moment with like doesn't know how to interact with you. It like blushes and then leaves. Like
crazy.
doesn't understand. You guys get food in you. You start eating. You realize that like dawn is breaking. Like sun's coming up, so people are like getting in the zone, like trying
It's
to get
actually
back
sobering me up
into
quite a bit.
where into like
Good.
okay, we gotta go battle. We gotta go. You start hearing shouts from like commanding officers that like get in line, like start getting your shields, start getting your spears, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like things are revving up in a big way, and you see this like active push from everybody around you. Like anybody that you recognized from the thing last night was like, it's like okay, we gotta lock it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get some food, and you see that everybody's just prepping to go give another push.
Great. I think we need to get out of here.
Alright, well, what's the plan? You know how to get into Troy, right?
Yep, I do. Great. Let's go. Let's find our way in. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, describe to me how you think that you have been getting in and out.
As a spy and as a like a scout and a ranger. I'm sure there's a like lower servant or lower guard of some kind that to be honest, with the flirty energy that I had this episode with the sentries, I assume I have used my feminine wiles to charm several times, who now just grants me passage, owes me favors, like I have a suitor.
You have a suitor.
I have a suitor. A suitor.
Is this somebody that's just like on the outskirts of Troy that's letting you in, or is this somebody that's like inside Troy?
Inside.
Okay, cool. So how do you get in? Are you like finding like smuggles or what? Smugglers passage is
I like smuggles.
I think it is someone who like is a like transports things in and out. Like is a servant of a household or a shop or some sort of page who has passage in and out that I can catch on his route. And like
cities that are under siege are really, really hard to get in and out, because that's really the whole point of it, is that a city can't get food, so like the people just eventually starve, is really how most sieges end. And they've been doing this for 10 years, so there is clearly like they've either got like really good stores, or they're finding a way to get supply lines through to some extent, but it is very, very difficult.
Gotcha.
So you find you've been here for a while, so you've been able to befriend a smuggler that is somebody that like transits goods back and forth between, like, he's not on either side, like he just goes from Troy, the Trojans, to the Greeks, back and forth, trading whatever they can. And you know that he like has a general rhythm to his like things that he comes in and out, and you've been able to figure out like he is smuggling items, but has been able to do it for you as well. This guy you know is Femus.
Will you spell that for me?
Yeah, Phemius.
Oh no. Sorry.
Phemius.
You're so smart.
Sure am.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Famous.
What? Oh, you were cleaning your screen. It's like, that's not scrolling.
Very well.
You know that if, like, when you need to get in contact with him, that you throw
my underwear.
You throw your underwear.
Jesus.
You are. No. Do you want to?
Yes!
You want to throw your underwear in the air? That's how you mark somebody.
That
Madison has given us this whole time.
I thought it was a joke.
It was at first.
For thinking it was a joke.
It was a joke, but first thought, best thought.
First thought, best thought.
Throw my underwear.
Yeah.
Throw your underwear
don't look.
in the air.
Oh.
Yep.
That's how you alert
A little
this guy.
white flag.
Okay.
Wait, where are we?
At the gates? At the wall? At the... Where?
If you go to
Definitely
like a
on the front
specific...
gate.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah.
Are you guys gonna take a look to see if like the battlefield is happening at all? Or are you trying to stay away from it?
I don't want to go near it, but if you have...
Yeah, I think I look because I've made so many friends.
So many friends.
I don't let this
worried
happen.
for them.
No.
You know?
I'm going to inflict disadvantage.
You can try.
How do you inflict disadvantage?
I cover
I
eyeballs.
inflict eyeball
I
pain.
inflict wounds.
So let me just set this up for you. So like these guys are sieging Troy, and so there's a massive wall all the way around Troy, and they're like at the front gates is generally like where these battles are happening in an attempt to get through the wall. There are battlements that are happening that are like the lines where the Greek side is and the Trojan side is, and then there's like just kind of a no man's land in the middle where battles continue to happen. And these battles are like, they can be a ton of people, or it's just like skirmishes that happen, because it's the mechanics of this war is like they're trying to what?
All the research coming out.
Listen, I spent a lot of time.
Yeah,
I got
you have to
embarrassed
use
that I
it.
didn't know anything about war last time. So I looked up some war things in the Bronze Age. Anyway. What?
I just whispered Bronze Age because it was really delightful.
Just got excited.
So basically, like, they're just it's that kind of thing in World War I where they were like the no man's land where you're like, you get 10 feet and then we take 10 feet, like kind of back and forth a little bit. But the whole thing is that they're trying to defend this wall. So most of the defense that the Trojans are doing is archers on the top of the wall is like a huge thing for them, and then the the battlements that the Greeks are doing are huge with shields, like making those shells that they can like kind of get through to try and get to the wall to try and like climb it, basically.
And we just walked over here.
This is my
walked over?
question. Is like there are main battlements that are happening at the front of the city. If you want to check out the war, like the battle that's happening, you need to get up close to it.
Oh.
If you are trying to get like sneak into the city, that's going like up and around.
Sneaking up and
sneaking
around.
Okay.
We're going on a
City.
hike.
So you're not gonna make a perception check as to
Don't
what.
look for your friends.
Well,
please.
could I not? Is there not a place where we pass that on the way to sneaking?
Sure, I'll let you. We'll say that you like go up, like leave the Greek encampments and go up around so that like you're on the top of a
Quite
hill,
a
can
little
kind of get a view on what's going
Getting an
on.
aerial view on all your friends.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
With disadvantage, or are you
Yeah.
trying to?
If we're far away, you're fine.
Okay.
Look for Hector too while you're at it.
Stall.
Stalling.
You said perception?
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Well
A
done.
natural.
We are at the beginning of it, so I assume like you've gotten food. It's taken a little bit of time to get up. So like the battle for the day is starting to happen.
Yeah.
You get up to the crest of this hill to like get up around to the back of like Troy, basically. There are like battlements all the way around this city because that's the point of a siege, is that you can't get in and out. But the main part of it is at the front. And as you're trying to get up over it, you hear this massive cheer come from the battle. You turn around and you just have like a perfect view up on this hill of the battle that's happening, and you see bright gold gleaming armor in a chariot start racing through the battle. You see massive cheers happening from the Greek side that you make an insight check.
Is that Securus? If I'm not mistaken. And I'm never mistaken.
For mistake.
Insight?
23.
Okay, great. Thank God.
Achilles has joined the war.
Yeah.
That is Achilles' armor. He is in bright gold-plated armor. He is on the back of a chariot with 4 horses in front of him. Just for fun facts about, because I learned a bunch about
Yeah!
the way that these operated is that somebody would be steering the horses, and then somebody was either an archer or a spearsman on the back. And chariots were they were built in different ways, but the ones that like most likely would have been used in the mythical Trojan War are like quite flimsy actually, and require a ton of strength to be able to like balance on this chariot that's being driven by 4 horses, right? So you see that he is generally, most of the time, you have to have a driver and a guy in the back that is like actually attacking things. He's doing both. So he's got in one hand 4 leads, and he's got a massive spear in his other hand and is stabbing at people
And not
is
falling
like
over.
and not falling over.
Wow.
He's got his spear in the back, and he starts dragging a line of sand that starts pluming up in front of all of the Trojans, so that they suddenly have disadvantage on being able to attack the Greeks as the Greeks come screaming through this dirt to start attacking the Trojans for the first time. You see that, like, the defense line, you start hearing things from the Trojan side that, like, they were not prepared for, like, this, because they were winning. Like, they were taking were not
obviously
sending out their, like, best and, like, they were already doing so well that they start having to, like, suddenly pick up a lot more because they didn't realize that this is the battle that was happening.
And
today.
there's our opportunity.
And
to
there's
get
your
in,
opportunity
as we
because
see.
the chaos has begun. So now Troy is like on the back foot trying to get their shit together to be able to now battle what is this entirely like huge morale boost from the Greek side that are now acting like all of them are Achilles.
Yeah.
Now that Achilles
Those
has rejoined the battlefield. You like tear in your
Plot
eye.
twist,
Like,
it's
those are my
actually
boys. Those are my
It's
boys.
actually hacked.
Meanwhile, throwing her underwear.
Yeah, I
Totally.
take my bra off and
Yeah.
I say, "This is our
You
opportunity."
got bras here?
I got an underwire bra in the Bronze Age. Unsnap it in the back, pull it out the side, off the shoulders, out the armpit, wave it, and I go,
Oh
"This
my
is our in,"
God.
and take off down to where I know we can
Perfect.
sneak in, especially as the Trojans
Yeah, absolutely. So you, there's massive chaos, right?
Yeah.
You get up to this like sewage drain that has a gate over it, and you see
Sewage time.
Sewage time.
Sewage time. You see a guy like sneak out from it. This is like old weird guy. He's got really weird energy.
Sewage guy.
He's like, "Hey, haven't seen you in a bit. You picked a perfect time." And he turns around and like runs back in. He's got like really walled eyes, so like you never know where he's looking because his eyes are always looking this way. He's like half of his hair looks like it's been burned off, and the rest of it is just kind of flipped over.
This
but like
guy
some of
main
it's
character
shaved.
energy.
He's
I
got
love
really
him.
weird energy. He's
I
got
like him.
stuff on his he's got stuff in a rucksack. Like he's just got a bunch of bags all over him that
It's
like
weird
he
shit.
somehow is like managing very well as he like continues to climb through this little sewage thing.
Oh, he holds it.
Do I know this scary guy's name?
Yeah, this is Phemius.
Oh, this is Phemius. This
Themis.
is
Is that what you
Themis.
said before? Themis.
I
Themis.
don't
This is
know.
my guy. Aw. All right.
He's also like really old and has got some scars that you're like, I don't even know what weapon that would have been. Like just bizarre. Like pockmarks. Like clearly has been.
He got the. Is he got the plague?
He had the plague at one point.
Just a
Survived
guy.
that. Like he's just
Crazy to be this old
He's
in
one
this
of those
time
people.
too.
Exactly. He's one of those people that's like, how are you still alive?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got the craziest life.
Life story.
How are
Like,
you so diseased and also so spry?
Yes, you've been a person who has a story that should be written down and never will be. Like he could write just like heroes plays could be made about this weird
I
guy.
love him.
And no one will ever know who he was.
When we do a spin-off, I'm playing that guy.
Yeah,
Perfect.
this is my
Done.
favorite NPC by far. Oh my god, I love him.
Amazing.
Please.
He's like coming in, he's like, you picked a perfect time. And he like just starts
Yep.
like walking around. He's got
Alright.
like bow-legged, so his like little run
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
Alright.
weird.
Yeah.
Great, come on. Jump in.
You get through, it smells horrendous.
Oh, I
Yes.
vom a little bit.
a little bit.
I
It doesn't
throw up.
matter. It doesn't change the smell at all. It's just that bad.
It is here.
You run through, you see rats, he starts kicking the rats a little bit. And he
Don't
like
kick the rats.
We're his way. He's just like moving them aside as he gets through.
That's not what kicking is.
Kicking the rats
Gently
aside.
scuttling a rat when
Drop
you're kicking a
kicks
rat.
and
It's not like drop. Okay, he continues to go.
He dribbles some rats.
He dribbles some rats.
He dribbles them. Boom, 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 boom.
No.
The boy-
Soccer dribble.
No.
A little.
Oh, see, we went the same
soccer.
path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you get there?
Feet.
Yeah.
I got feet on the brain.
There you go.
I don't know
Oh,
anything
man.
about war. I
You
don't
got
know
feet
anything
on the
about
brain.
sports. Okay.
I don't know anything
Got it.
about
And
rats.
we'll never have
And we'll never have boyfriends.
Vermin.
Never have boyfriends. Okay, you continue into the city. The city is in like pure chaos. Like everyone around seems to be like trying to do something. You see just rushes of soldiers are marching through the streets to go to the front. Like it looks like places that had been being managed by like around the back of the city of the siege. Like they had spread out their troops to be able to like manage all of the sides that were being sieged, and a bunch of them are being moved to the front because that's where like Achilles is. That's where the big battle has started. So there's just like a lot of chaos and a lot of people are shouting different orders, so you can like slip through very easily.
Great.
Ooh,
To
So
the
go
temple.
ahead and roll a stealth check for me with advantage.
Love it. Do I actually have advantage?
Oh, you're in bright red armor.
Yeah, is it
I gotta
is it
put
just
a cloak.
equal
We-
out to
we
regular?
we grabbed a cloak when we were.
Did you?
Natural 20.
No,
We
that's
had
how
to.
it works.
Incredible.
First ever.
You're still at like the edge of the sewer system, like in the dark, and you spot that even in the dark, her bright red armor is shining.
Is it so sorry, because I'm gonna roll here. Is it just does it equal out because we had advantage and I would have had disadvantage? Is it just a roll?
Because it's a nat 20, I'm gonna give Muchigo an opportunity to try and fix this for you before you roll.
Please
I also
continue.
got a 22.
Great. So I'm giving you a chance to try and fix this situation before Sophie rolls.
Can I
One
take
second.
my,
I do believe
like-
I am able to do that.
Do I have a
What do you
cloak or
think?
something? I think because we talked, I have like an Athena pin of some kind.
Yeah, absolutely. You're also with.
The scary
How do I
man.
keep saying his name?
Themis?
Themis.
Themis.
Themis. I don't know.
Themis.
I like Themis.
Great.
Femur.
Femur.
Themis. Do you have a cloak? Do you have...
I got 3 cloaks.
Can I have one?
What do you got for me?
Oh,
God.
well, the underwear that you took off.
Oh, that's
An
right. I give him
invisible
my
cloak.
underwear.
He's like, oh my gosh, underwear. Huge deal.
Yeah,
Takes
nobody
it,
has
gives you,
this.
like, this is my best cloak. And gives it to you.
Excellent.
So
Okay,
now you
he
have
loves
a
bra.
really good cloak. It's really long, very heavy. It'll cover your armor.
Is it-
You
does it-
have no bra.
Great. Titties out.
Titties out.
Titties out.
Yep.
Does it
My
feel
poor
soft?
underwire. Stop! It's a great cloak. It doesn't matter.
Great
It's
cloak.
soft. It's really soft,
Yeah,
actually.
I
It's
like
like
that.
it's his best cloak.
It's
Okay.
his best cloak.
So now I roll regular?
Thank
Yeah,
you,
you roll
Venus.
regular.
Okay. Thanks, Beamer.
Thanks.
Very nice.
These are good stealth rolls.
You guys are killing it. You guys are blending in so easily. No problem.
19, 22, not 20.
Incredible. You guys are.
Boom.
No one sees anything ever.
We're
You get
basically
into
shadows.
the city. You see just the side of the city that you're on is like the slums is basically like where you've come through. So it's very chaotic and there are just people that are panicking because things are happening again. So tell me where you want
I
to go.
think we make a break for the temple and we just see
Yeah.
what happens and we can see
I'll
what's
follow you
different from 2 weeks ago.
Do you
and
know how
figure-
to get there from...
I know how to get
right,
there.
because you probably would have... Okay.
Yep. To the
Great.
temple.
You absolutely know the way.
Athena.
And with your self checks, you can absolutely get there super easily. You pass the, you get into like the better part of town. It takes you a bit to get to that end of the city, and you pass the palace on the way there because the palace and the what's happening over here.
Sorry, I don't know if this is really dumb, but is Athens in Troy?
No,
No.
Troy is a city on its own.
Okay, Athens is in Greece?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
That's
you're
all,
welcome.
sorry.
So Troy is
Who
in
are the people that live in the palace?
the king and queen of
Got it.
King Priam and Queen Hecuba.
Wait, so we
And-
can see, like, we are headed
You're passing the palace on the way
to the temple. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, they're like right next to each other because this is like the sources of the power of the city. Is this? There's a bunch of different like altars to different gods and goddesses, but Athena has a like good built
big old.
big old temple that is
Yeah.
being very well used currently.
Yes.
On your way to you see that there's a lot of commotion happening at the front of the palace. And you recognize immediately this
Hector.
hulking figure, Hector,
I knew it was
is
gonna be
on
him.
his way, like getting, he's got a massive spear, an absolutely ginormous shield that has a sword that's tucked in, like he's got the strap in his arm, and then there's a sword that's sitting right here, and then a spear in this hand, and he's like grabbing men to start leaving to go out. And you see that there are a bunch of what are the names for them? The women that take care and live
Ladies
in
in
the temple.
waiting? No.
The Amazons.
The Amazon. You
Priestess.
the priestesses. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
smart.
The priestesses of the Athenian temple are standing outside of it.
Great. I greet them. I assume I've seen at least.
Yeah.
Oh, of
absolutely.
the palace.
No, of the
The
temple.
temple.
Oh,
We
we
passed-
passed shit.
If
I
you're-
was like,
I thought you were going straight to the
Yeah,
temple.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you want
yes.
to interact with the
No,
palace
no,
at all?
no.
Okay.
Temple.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
I greet them, and they would recognize me here from 2 weeks ago, and also the other times that I
Yes.
visited.
Yes.
And have touted very specifically that I'm a daughter of Athena.
Great. You walk up to oh my gosh, on this list. I'm looking at a fantasy list of like generator of names, and the top one is Antigone, and I was like, let's
We
not
can't.
use that one.
Nah, that's another episode.
Yeah, it's an entirely different thing. Okay.
Medea.
Yeah, Creon and Antigone Medea.
You walk up to Medusa, and
Different Medusa.
different Medusa. She's not the only one.
A lot of people have that name, so
It's
it's actually
really
a common name.
Y'all are sisters
Is
in
there
Rome.
wild?
Wow.
Stop. Oh my god. Stop it now.
I would be.
Hate all of
He's
that.
thought, how are you gonna follow me if I make crazy shit?
You walk up to the head priestess. She's got these beautiful robes that are like intricately woven around. Like most of the people are just using like togas are just like you put a strap up here and then that's you're wearing a dress, right? She's got like very intricately woven robes that are tied that seem to be like that are mirrored by the rest of the priestesses around her, but in like less intricate ways. So her garment is like supposed to stand out predominantly. They also stand out a ton because they're wearing blue, which is a very difficult color to make in this time period, and so they like there's a huge mark of these are priestesses of Athena.
Yes.
They see you come up, but you're like very stealthy. They're not looking for you, right? So as you approach, the first one that notices you is Althea, and she immediately goes, "No, do they know your full name?
Yeah.
Remind me your absolute full name."
No.
It's not
Menelea.
Menelea. She immediately drops to a knee in front of you, and the other women turn around and see you and greet you with a salute and drop to a knee as well.
I bow my head and smile.
The head priestess comes over to you. I'm trying to come up with a good name that I can pronounce quickly.
I'm being a little bit of an asshole about this special treatment I'm getting in front of my siblings.
Pastera.
They immediately bow to me and I'm like, stop. Stop it. I'm loved here.
Thalea comes to you and she bows but doesn't, like everyone else has dropped to a knee. She just bows very low and says,
She's got the intricate.
she's got the intricate, she's the head priestess, Thalea, and she says, welcome back, daughter of Athena, and welcomes you inside.
Yeah. So grateful
She starts walking with you.
to be here in the middle of a siege.
We are so grateful for you and your mother's efforts. As you walk in, you have seen this site before, but for the two of you, you walk in, absolutely ginormous, 10-foot tall statue of Athena as you walk in is placed at the far end of a hall. You see that there are places for people to like kneel in front, and then like massive basically like what a Catholic church has, like it's just a row of like candles and offerings that have been made in front of, so like people have left just everything. This is a city that is full of a siege, so like supplies are limited, things people do not have a lot, and you see food and candles and bottles of olive oil and like all of the stuff that like are most precious to these people are being laid out in front of Athena in hopes that she will aid their cause. This is very normal for you, but like this is a site. You see that Athena has her well-known helmet on. She's in full regalia and has a bow strapped on her back as well, and like is looking off with a stern face. You recognize that like this is not a good. You three have all seen the actual Athena. This is not a good representation of what she actually looks like.
That's funny.
This person has like. The representation that you see is like she has dreads in her hair, and it's she's got like is almost smiling, like looks very pleasant on her face, as if she's like welcoming everyone here, when you know like she's the most stern looking person you've ever seen.
Just to myself I go, they still haven't gotten the nose right.
But you do see that like piercing eyes are included on this figure, and
Those are correct.
You're also wafted immediately with just so much incense. It's heat immediately coming to you as like there's candles everywhere. Incense is rising all over the place. And she and Thalea and all of the priestesses walk in with you, and she says, "And what can we do with you, daughter of Athena? What can we do for you, daughter of Athena?"
These are my friends, and just needed a safe place to be while the siege is going on. I'd like a moment to commune with the goddess and ask her for her wisdom and guidance, but if we could have a place to lay low.
Of course, anything that we can offer you, we will. Anything of ours is yours, of course.
As we've walked through, does it look as fancy as it did when I died?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's pristine.
It's still like dolled
They
up.
were in the process of dolling it up. You see that like There have been fresh flowers placed that that's like clearly have been like changed out regularly. They have made this as nice as possible. That like places where smoke from candles have that were just, this is where candles are, so like there's a lot of smoke there. That's been like all cleaned off. It's the nicest that this place has ever looked. You also notice that they are dressed in like this is like regalia look for them. It's not like their everyday look. You see that they all have like intricate hairstyles that are in. Most of them have like most of the time they have like very simple braids. That you see that they all have like intricate braiding that's like around their head that they could not do themselves. They clearly have done on each other. And with like some of them even have like large like golden ties that like come out as their hair like comes out in these
girlhood right there.
Yeah.
That's girlhood, Madison.
That's
That's beautiful.
I comment to Thalia, the head. I say the temple is pristine. You and the priestesses have done beautiful work, and I'm sure the goddess is pleased.
She's very old. Like this is an elderly woman, especially for this time period. Like very weird to be over 40, right?
Yes.
This woman is old. She's like struggling to walk a little bit. She's got a cane that she's like moving with, and she is doing everything in her power to like continue bowing to you, but like is stiff that she like can't really do it very well.
Please, no.
She grabs onto you and does that like old person thing where
they
they
gotta
kind of
put
rely on you a little bit.
Yeah,
And she says, "Thank you so much. We have worked day and night to try and be ready."
Ready?
And, yes, of course. The war was seeming to end, and we wanted to. We were hoping to celebrate soon. And she looks up wistfully at Athena. She goes over, she does a salute towards Athena and bows slightly, and starts what you know as like a very common prayer to Athena, of just like a recitation that all of these priestesses do.
She's saying Hail Marys.
Basically, yeah. And she comes back over and says, Is there anything that I can offer you?
Some water. Some water.
3 of the priestesses run over and grab like glasses for each of you. It's like crystal clear, perfect cold water.
Yeah, and this is like the thing of it all. It's like the temple is beautiful and like. Stupid.
They hand each of you.
Oh, thank you. It's too much. It's really too much. I would just love a quiet space to really connect with the goddess and ask her about the tides of this war and
absolutely
the news of today.
Did you want you want it to do so in a private room?
Yes,
absolutely. Please. She guides you
Is
into...
there like lodging here? Like, could I
the
stay?
The priestesses live here. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Would they have like a guest room that I could ask to like?
They don't really like house people normally.
Yeah.
But like. You're the daughter of Athena in Athena's temple.
And if I was
somebody will go bunk on the floor
a bed.
if you ask to stay.
I'm gonna get a little bit of like nepotism baby diva.
1,000%.
And I'm sure you can prepare a bed.
Of course. You see 3 girls break off,
I'll just
going
go on
immediately.
The ground. I'm good.
No, of course, no.
No.
She prefers it good.
A friend. Are you all requiring lodging for the evening?
That would be wonderful. We're used to slim pickings, so we can stay wherever in a corner. And
would you prefer rooms for yourselves or
no, all together.
Of course. She bows again slightly, and she goes over to like start making arrangements.
Great.
For an attendant comes up to like help her move away from you.
I love her. I love her so much.
And another young woman just comes up.
I feel so bad taking advantage of her, but also Athena sucks and this temple sucks.
Well, this is your,
Oh, and I have to go.
Advantage while you're there.
I have to go be a nepo baby.
Yeah.
But mommy's mean.
A young woman who's like you recognize immediately. She's in different colored robes. This is someone who is preparing to take their rights into become a priestess of Athena, but has not as of yet.
Got it.
You know her as Iola.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over and just stands like slightly apart from you, but just like head down, eyes down, but is just right next to you.
Iola, how goes your preparation, your studying, your work?
Oh, very well. I so appreciate the teachings here. If there's anything, of course I'm happy to help. I've been assigned to you as an attendant towards you.
Oh.
So if there's anything, please let me know.
Great.
And she like takes a step back, starts looking at the ground again.
Thank you so much. Just some private time would honestly benefit me and my friends.
Of course,
so
were you
much.
wanting us to? You see that like people have started, like there are already people in the temple like praying and giving offerings, and people have started filtering in as well with like this panicked feeling in the room. And she's like, "Would you like us to shut down the temple, or would you?"
No.
want a private audience?
No. I'll just go up there. You know, come on.
Yes,
I'm gonna sneak
And
my
she
way
takes-
as like close to the statues as
She takes a
possible.
step back from you, and she's just 5 paces behind you at all times.
Okay, great.
Has she eaten yet today?
Is she eaten?
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
Okay, I'd like to know. 19.
Yeah, she's been given her portion of food for
Okay,
today.
good. That makes me feel better.
So sweet. Uchiko kind of like starts dragging his feet as you're bringing us closer to the
Yeah.
altar. Hey! Listen, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm pretty sure you said this is the place where you died, so I just kind of am not really keen on just waltzing up there.
Oh, is there blood or anything? Can I look around? Is there blood or anything
It's
around
been
here?
weeks.
Yeah.
Make
It's been
an
pristine.
investigation check.
Yeah, I just want to know.
I want to go
Possibly now.
towards where I was
I'm just like,
killed, which
no,
I
thank
assume
you,
I was
no, thanks.
praying to Athena when I died, so I assume it's near
Nope.
these statues.
It's a 5.
In the center,
I don't
like
see anything.
it's not
It's-
called a cathedral, but like this center,
Yeah.
like altar space
Yeah.
with the statue, whatever it is. What did you get?
A 5.
Can I do an investigation or a perception as
Absolutely.
well? Does it matter which one?
No.
Can I do
Make an investigation check for me.
No, mine's worse. It's okay though. 17.
You start looking around specifically at this very specific spot that you know that you were here last. You see that like there are stone tablets that have like this entire floor is marble and like they're in slabs, so there are like cracks in the floor that are like, you know, just very pressed up against each other. And you find that like in the there are grooves in the floor that you can see like just specks of blood, like residue
Yeah, in
that
the
they
like,
in
grout.
the grout of it that they weren't able to like
Scrub.
away because it's now like seeped into the stone.
Mm-hmm.
As you take as an investigation check, you go over to it. You take. Do you like to investigate it? I assume you're like down.
Yeah,
touching
I'll get
things.
down and
Yeah.
touch the grout to notice.
As you go down and put your palm on the place that you last stood, you flash back immediately to the last place that you were. Take us through the prayer that you were giving to Athena at your last moments.
Boom. It's less of a prayer and more of a one-sided argument.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
I Athena and I do not have an excellent relationship, and I think there's
Yeah,
such
don't
there's so much hypocrisy, I think, in the worship of the gods of like you were describing as like the city is under siege and what little they have just sits here and doesn't actually serve the people. It just serves this statue that doesn't even look like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also cold.
We're all getting in.
Just jacket
Cool,
time.
everyone's getting cozy.
Jacket time.
It's a cozy
So-
time.
2 weeks ago, here in the Temple of Athena, the other secret that Mel has been hiding from Muchiko and Rosemary is that she's not on the Greek side of the war at all. She's in this sort of rebellion of being on whatever side Athena is not. Sort of a fuck you double agent. So she was in Troy actually serving the Trojans and stopped in the temple to give Athena a sort of a fuck you.
Shit.
Like, why would you do this? What is the point? Athena herself is switching sides and picking favorites and operating off of strategy with no real care for the lives being lost in this war. So it's this silent, like, indignation with the face of, like, yes, as the daughter of this goddess. While it's on the inside, it's like, you are evil and you are making the lives of these people so much worse to serve your own ends, and you're not even listening as I sit here and smile my way through your temple while you're doing this work with the lives of mortals that you don't even care about. It's to prove something to some other god on Mount Olympus, and just build your own ego and build your own name in another temple, in another city. I grew up in Athens, in the temple of Athena, just surrounded in the city named after her, and this idea of wisdom and victory, but really she's a strategist. She's a cold-hearted warrior, and I think Mel is just sitting there cursing Athena's name.
Damn.
You're cursing Athena's name in her temple, in a city that she's actively fighting against. A city of people who have given her offerings for 10 years in hopes that she will be assuaded to their side while she actively kills their people.
Oh.
You feel that rage in your heart that you felt in that moment immediately passes through your entire body. You get chills from head to ground.
Oh.
The stone that you're feeling under your hand is freezing cold as this memory continues to course through you. And as this monologue is going in your head of this memory of the pure hatred of a prayer that you were giving out, a new voice enters that you did not have the wherewithal to hear in this moment. But back in this place, back in this memory, you hear for the first time a gravelly voice say, "From your seed, heroes rise, born of gods and mortal ties," and blackout. And that's where we end for the evening.
Wait, you have to say the whole thing again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what
Um,
in the
You hear, "From your seed, heroes rise, born of gods and mortal ties."
Born of gods and
Mortal ties.
From your seed here. Yeah, yes.
Clarify. I'm hearing that in the present, or I'm hearing that in the flashback?
You're hearing that in the flashback. And that's where we'll end for the evening!
Yeah!
What
Oh
an
my
insane
gosh.
session!
That was
That was everywhere.
That was everywhere, actually.
We had our first combat, and I will say, at the end of this, in that moment, during that for the first time, you level up.
Oh, wait,
Boom!
you do?
All of you, all three of you.
Oh,
Level
yeah.
2!
Just cause.
I can cast spells
You can
now,
cast
baby!
spells,
Boom!
Wait, hell yeah.
Alright, let's say goodbye to the stream.
Alright, thank you so
Oh
much.
my god.
Thank you so much for joining us again for It's All Greek to Me. We actually planned out to play more, specifically. More now. I'll include this at the beginning as well. Hello, this is a cut from the beginning of
Wow.
the
Now
end
we're
of the stream that's now at the
cold,
beginning
and
of the
it's
stream.
dark outside!
It's dark outside, but we are playing the next couple of Saturdays, right? That's what we decided?
Yes.
So the Saturdays that we have for the live stream include June 14th and June 21st
Boom!
at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you'd like to join the live stream, it has more fun bits in it than I include in the edits at the end. So enjoy those. And anything else you guys want to say?
Love you.
You're cute.